It got me thinking now, should I take it or leave it out? It got me thinking now, and now I'm stuck in this loop again. It got me thinking now, should I take it or leave it out? What would happen if I talk to you? Got a feeling that I get a clue. Would you be my Fortnite? Would you be my Fortnite? Would you be my Fortnite? It got me thinking now, should I take it or leave it out? It got me thinking now, and now I'm stuck in this loop again. It got me thinking now, should I take it or leave it out? What would happen if I talk to you? Got a feeling that I get a blue. Would you be my Fortnite? What would happen if I talk to you? Would you be my Fortnite? Got a feeling that I get a blue. It got me thinking now. Would you be my Fortnite? What would happen if I talk to you? It got me thinking now. Would you be my Fortnite? What would happen if I talk to you? Would you be my Fortnite? I don't know why you left me bleeding. With a broken heart, tell me if I deserve this feeling. I thought that you know that we had something special till you end up all this way. Please tell me why you left me bleeding. With a broken heart, tell me why I deserve this feeling. I thought that you loved me, I thought that you need me till you end up all this way. I feel
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. Boys, how y'all doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. How are all of you doing? We got ourselves another 5V5 1v1 duel live stream together over on the Beta Realms, boys. Hopefully all y'all are as excited as I am to get into some duels, boys. Let's go. You know how we join. You know how we do these things. Yo, if you got some friends that want to join in, definitely give them that invite. The more bodies we can get over in the beta, the merrier. Hopefully more people get invited in the beta in general. They've been doing a better job of sending out invites. So be on the lookout for one, especially on weekends. Now that they're doing Mythic Plus testing this weekend, which you got to do a little bit of. Now that they're doing Mythic Plus testing, you may just want to peep and see if you got the beta. I guess is what I'm trying to say. How y'all doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. I love it, beta invite, bro. I would be wonderful, wouldn't it be? Hello, friends. What's up, Billy? How you doing, man? Hope you having a good one, Billy. How you doing, my guy? Silver, Icebreaker, Celtic. How y'all doing? Twice, Loki, Ashley, Chris. How y'all boys doing? Sixth Legion. How you doing, my man? That the real Arthas or the deep fake? That's not a deep fake. I think that's the wallpaper engine version of the Arthas cinematic. So I don't think it's a deep fake or anything like that. I don't think. I think it's very similar to like the outro screen, which is just like the Death Knight thing, but also like just basically taking some parts of it and you kind of looping it, and then you're doing slight modifications. It's like, I wish I could have explained it better, but wallpaper engine. If you've ever seen wallpaper engine on Steam, then is that. That's about all I got for you. That's the best way that I can explain it. Yo, let me get the music back up and ready, boys. This is a little too quiet in my headphones, honestly. I like the song. I like this one a lot. Boys, we're gonna be hopping on right now. If we don't got groups, I'm gonna be forming some together. If y'all want to help me make some groups, you guys know how it is. Drop them down over in the raids legacy section, and there you should be able to host some groups. Dude, I gotta play some Overwatch sometime, man. I haven't even touched it at all. It's there, it's free, and apparently, like, if you bought Overwatch 1, you got like the first season thing or whatever for free, like season pass, I guess, whatever you call it. Is that what I call it? Season pass, I think it is. I don't even know. But I gotta peep it sometime, man. It's been a while since I played Overwatch, and everybody's playing it right now. Like, there's mad queues. But GF has been too lazy to get it from her. But GF has it, but I've been too lazy to get it from her. You good? Okay, you good? Absolute banger of what it is. Yeah. So that Paladin got said it downgraded for me. The Paladin said, wait, so the Paladin said did they actually downgrade it, or is it like they changed it? I gotta ask Atho, because I haven't taken a close look at the I've taken a look at all of these tier sets, but when skimming through them, I actually don't remember what the prop pally is. I know that the rest of the Shaman Force set got changed a lot. Now it actually is a real Force set where you get crit healing, like your heals, crits with your heals are more effective, I guess. Instead of getting like what, 10% crit chance, which is whatever totem is down. I mean, while one totem is up, you get haste, which actually can be kind of like functional, because that'll change the way you play. And then crit healing, your crits are going to be even more effective. That's actually very interesting, because even like a basics heal will become a lot more empowered. I don't know, I gotta peep at that again. Is there somewhere I could pull up where the tier sets are? I guess you should be, right? Am I warm mode on? Yeah, I want to see all you boys. Where you guys at? Where you boys are all at? Come here. Let me see at you. Let me look at all you beauties in here. Upcoming tuning to tier says that's the one. That's the one, Bone, my man. Yo, if y'all want to use me for a training dummy, by the way, you guys are more than welcome to. Hey, how you doing? All right, I'm gonna go shrink this real quickly, and then can I test? Yes, go ahead. Test on me. I am the train dummy. Bonebreaker trying to see if he can get himself a fatty burst in here. My guy, you do your thing. I'm gonna walk out here. Okay, never mind. All right. Last one goes to challenge me. Okay, that last one's to do a test. Coley Hunt also wants to test, man. Coil Hunt. All right. So what kind of a cheese you got going on? Wait, what was that? Hold up. Did you hit me with the Trinity Surge Wildfire Breathing? How would you hit me with the Trinity Surge Wildfire Breathing? I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry. Wait, what? I'm sorry, what? Lad, how'd you do that? Hold on, you just hit me with the Eternity Surge while using the ability of Fire Breath. That's actually insane. That's busted. Wait a second. That's actually busted. How do you do that? That's cheating. Oh my god. Alright. Well, I guess there's that. Oh, Jesus. That's gonna be so scary. Alright, legacy raid. We got ourselves a group, boys, together with C-Mark. We got Silver. We got Ice. Wait, are you all in one group? Yeah, I gotta make a second one? Okay, boys. I'll make a second group for 5v5 duels. 5v5 1v1. 5v5 1v1 duels. It doesn't work for preservation, though. One group? Yes. Yeah. I'll make a second one, man. It doesn't work for preservation, though. Yeah, I imagine it doesn't work for preservation. Invite. Alright, we got Billy on your evoker. Alright, Billy joining in as an evoker. Evening, everybody. What's up? Alright, how you doing, my guy? Yo, Dal, what's up, bro? How you doing, fam? Hope you having a good one. Yo, boys, if y'all want to use me for chain down, by the way, to practice your burst one-shots, feel free, man. Feel free. What do we got, East? Is that a one-shot or is that like a bleed combo? Got yourself a fatty bite. That's a decent bite, actually. That was actually a very solid bite. And then the rest of the dodge just melt me. That's pretty cool. Coil hunt, we got you in, my guy. Chill. We got my man in here. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Yo, chill. I'm gonna make you lead with this group, yeah? Alright, yeah. If y'all wanna duel me just to have me as your train dummy so you can practice one-shots, more than welcome to, boys. I still want to put a one-shot video together for Dragonflight beta. I think it'll be super fun, no? Bone, do you? Oh, spear? Oh, if everything crits, that's an easy one-shot, man. If everything crits, that's an easy guaranteed one-shot. Oh my god, that's what, 60k skull splitter? And then it was a Colossus Smash 58k. Yeah, if everything crit, that would have been insane. And spear bastion by itself is 30k. That's kind of nutty. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Alright, how's the other group doing? So the other group only got a 5-man. You guys are good to go. This group needs 2 more, chat. This group that I'm in right now needs 2 more and we'll be good to go. What's up? What's up? How you doing, man? What's up, my guy? I hope you're having a good one. Rip Energy Region. I saw that tweet by why am I drawing a blank? I'm really bad with names, man. My brain only contains so many names in my head at once. It's Guy from Rogue Discord, from the Rogue. Yeah, the Rogue writer. He commented that the Rogue Energy Region feels a lot worse, and I do agree with him. Quite a lot of things got nerfed recently for Rogue Region, right? I think haste becomes a better stat for us, doesn't it? Like with that lower region, we have to stack haste, right? Like haste versa instead of crit versa, and we kind of have to bypass crit a little bit just so your energy region can feel better. I think what they're trying to go for is they're trying to give us more, like, I guess maybe like a feel for where we have more overall damage, but our burst is probably going to be like, or energy region is going to be slower, which I guess is fine, but I don't know how I feel about it. But chat, we got a 5v5 1v1 duels group together. By the way, if you are out in the, I guess I can just start advertising out here in just a second. But if you're Alliance or Horde, you go also all can join the 5v5 duels group. This group needs 2 more. The other group I think is all good to go, yeah? Yeah, the other group with Seavark, Silver, Icebreakers, Steel Ice, all of these guys are ready to go. We just had a couple of more bodies, a couple of more boys join in for the this group right here. 2 more specifically. Do we have anybody else that wants to join potentially? Red God? Coil Hunt. So Coil Hunt is in already. Same is doing testing. Steel is in. Titan's also doing testing. Why kick? I didn't kick. Kick friend. Need an inv? Yeah, I don't think I kicked you out. Did I hope I didn't kick. Oh, what is it? Wait, what? Oh, there you are. Hey, what's up? He said, why kick? I didn't kick anybody. I promise you I didn't kick anybody. At least not yet. Do I need to kick somebody? Is that... Do I need to? We need one of my chat and we'll be good to go. I'm trying to see who else I can invite. So, Sins. We can get Sins in here if they want to join. Duma? Is Duma doing a... Duma's just leveling. Other group kicked me. Did they? Oh, okay. Weird. Okay, probably because it was like... They probably had like... Didn't realize they had all 7. So Steel Ice is not even in here. Not even good X. What a day, man. Billy, I got you added. Hell yeah. Who else? We need Uno Mas, man. Uno Mas would be good to go. If y'all want to join up on Alliance or Horde, boys, you're more than welcome to. Have fun. Good luck. Get it because we were 5 and told them that. Okay. I see what you mean. Yeah, that seems like a confusion. What's up, peeps? What's up, Dario? How you doing, my man? Hope you have a good one. Let's go, Evoker players, bro. Evoker should be pretty nutty, man. As of this week's reset, Evoker's got quite a decent buff towards Fire Breath ability. So it should be pretty powerful overall. It should be quite survivable. And it should be able to do quite a bit, man. Wait, did you like one-shot him? How big was that bite? Like, if these actually figured out it's kind of like a big bite build, I'd love to see it. I don't know how I'd be able to heal it as a hunter, but that'd be pretty awesome to see, man. Yeah, we need one of Maz's boys. It would be good to go. Just for funnies? Wait, what you got? What is this? You got no weapon on? Wait, are you sword and board? Oh, no. You gotta get some prod action. If you get a prod one-shot, I'll be in 10. Okay. I've got high expectations, my guy. Sivark, got 5? Yeah, gotcha. Sounds good. Filling this one with one more. I mean, prod can lock you down for quite a bit. I don't know about one shot, but he could definitely do some damage. Sag, dude, I remember when you could go just charge in and get a big shield slam for half their health. That was nutty. Shield slam for half their health was very, very nutty. Not even good. X, do you want to join us? By the way, or is he already in the other group? Oh no, he's already in the other group. Okay, never mind. Messenger. Yeah, sounds good. Thank you, appreciate it. Alrighty, so we got Sivark. We need Uno Mas, boys, and we'll be good to go. Uno Mas. I guess I'll just start advertising here. Get some more bodies, yeah. Forming 5V5 1v1 duels groups. Have one group ready. Second group needs +1. Whisper if interested. Here we go. Hopefully we'll get at least 1 or 2 whispers. And then we'll make, I guess, Chillpill's lead here, just because I already have him in Real ID and he knows how to do these dual group stuff, and he can always listen and he'll be good to go. Can I whisper if I'm a girl? No girls allowed on this stream. Yeah, just whisper. I don't know how to respond to that. Yo, Sins. Hey, Sins. Let me actually ask him. Hey, Sins. Doing more duels. Would you be interested in joining? No woman allowed. Yikes. Imagine, bro. Imagine, dude. Literally everybody and anybody that can join. We're just memeing here, boys. Just memeing here. Just memeing around. We need Uno Mas, though, to be good to go. I'm actually glad we got groups that quickly. We just need Uno Mas, though, and we'll be set. And the other group is all good. Hey, Red God 1. Who's Red God 1 again? I haven't added. Oh wait. I thought Coil was without. Did Coil leave? Wait, huh? Oh, wait, is that our group? Did I get confused? I did get confused. Yeah. Hey, Dal. Very gladly, but not today. Gotta get up early tomorrow. Sounds good. Sounds good. You have a wonderful evening, fam. Yeah. Sounds good, fam. No, all good. We need Uno Mas, boys. Uno Mas would be good to go. Does anybody on the beta want to join us tonight for some 5V5 1v1 duels? Yo, if you're over on Alliance, could you help advertise for the group? Like, ask anybody if you're out in like Stormwind, in front of Stormwind, like if Chill is out there or if Silver is out there. If you guys see any, if y'all see any of the boys out in the Alliance area, just kind of chilling, hanging out, yo, get him in here too. Also, Leroy, you don't have war mode or a different phase. I thought you didn't have war mode on, but maybe you do have war mode on. I think you too. Ain't no problem, guy. But yeah, if you guys got somebody over on Alliance too, ready to fight Chillpill Zone now? Yo, dude, it's gonna be so good. I'm actually very excited because Frosty should feel pretty nutty this week. Also, we haven't seen him at all. Such a good content creator. What's up, Jeff? How you doing, my man? Thanks so much, man. I appreciate it. Yo, Asso, are we gonna see you tonight? What's up, Danielle? Hope you're having a good one, fam. How you doing? I think about a year ago, getting help for Dragonflight. Which hybrids looking good? Out of all the hybrids, I gotta say, Evoker's looking kind of nutty. Not even lying. That's a new class and it's looking pretty good. This bug's stuck in the separate order phrase. That's unfortunate, man. That is a forge. Well, maybe, Leroy, if you go over to the Alliance phase, maybe you won't be bugged there and you'll have plenty of targets to fight. Just giving out ideas. You may be like a 2v1. I don't know if you'll be down for that, but hey, potentially, yeah. Yeah, Hugsy, I'd say Volker looking pretty good. They need a bit more tuning, but they're like really starting to get put together for PvP specifically. They're incredibly fun for PvE though. Besides that, I think druids have a lot of hybrid potential in terms of like the amount of healing and the damage. Like a healer can become more damage centric, but a damage dealer can become even more healer centric. So there's quite a little bit of kind of a lot of hybrid potential there. I'd say shaman just because there's a lot more tools in their class tree that can give them like more hybrid utilities, like enhancement, resto, and Ellie all can do very, very similar stuff. They have lasso, they have a knockback, all of them have a mana thing, all of them have all these different totems that can help. So in terms of like hybrid and support roles, it could definitely benefit there. And I'd say if I had to give you like Uno Mas class, like it's really good for hybrid, I'd say to some degree like a Shadow Priest, maybe like a Red Pally, somewhere between those two. I'd say like a 50-50 there. Might have to super lonely out here. I'm sorry, Billy, I would have loved to have you here, my guy. I would have loved to have you here, my man. Alrighty, let's keep advertising, man. Looking for a +1. Whisper if interested. We just need Uno Mas, boys. It'll be good to go. If you guys want to find the groups, check out the LFG in the Raids Legacy. If you're in the beta and you want to join us, help us fill with the 5v5 groups, that'd be very much appreciated. Videos. Hey, thanks. Wanna join us for those? Dude, if only Soulscape would join us tonight. I know Soulscape loves World PvP, but I feel like that guy could get really, really good in duels too. I feel like he could be insane. Probably. Will I be on YouTube? Probably. We'll stream. Yeah, but streaming them right now. That's up to you. Maybe it's like, you know what? I want to join, but like I don't just want to be like live streamed while I'm playing. I totally get it though, because some people have said like, hey, I want to join, but like the whole being able to play while also being watched by other players, it just feels weird. So I totally get it. Yeah, Bragg, if you want to join us, my guy, mother, welcome to him. Hell yeah. Have to decline down. Sorry. Oh, good friend. Yeah, we just need a +1, man. Uno Mas, boys. Where's the East actually? Oh, East is Feral. Why are you? I was gonna say like, why are you so tiny? I mean, that's a good dot damage, honestly. I mean, the dots are gonna be pretty functional. We do need Uno Mas though, boys. If y'all want to join in, more than welcome to, man. More than welcome to. If y'all got a friend, where is Sepsis, man? Wait, actually, where is Sepsis? We missing Sepsis here, man. Oh, PvP. Wait, you got Meta and we got PvP Monkey. Who do we take? We can either take the Demon Hunter or I guess we'll go first come first serve, yeah? Oh, that's Sepsis. Oh, you're Sepsis. I didn't realize that. Okay, cool. Hell yeah. Alright, hope I get attacked up. But Shaman, yo, give me that big one-shotty. Give me that big burst, my guy. Give me that big LE blast. Potentially? Ooh, goddamn, bud. Oh my god, look at that LE blast. Woo, that is good. That's some good damage right there. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Yo, so we got a 5-man here. I'm gonna delist it. We will be rotating groups though, so don't worry about it, boys. Chilled is lead. Promoting Chill to lead. And we are good to go. Alrighty. We'll back out. And we get ourselves first duel of the night. Invite, spectator, match, chill. Just to make sure I get it right. And then Seavark is there. Chill, Night King. I don't know why I was talking about chill pills. Night King and Seavark. 5. Huge. First duel of the night, boys. Yo, hope y'all are as excited as I am, dude. These duels so far have been really, really enjoyable. I've been having an absolute blast with them. I actually just been loving these. Nokadon Proving Grounds, man. I gotta remember that name. I want to take some screenshots of this place. Honestly, I may just have to take some screenshots while I'm in the camera mode. I feel like I really want to get some screenshots for like thumbnails for this place. Because it's kind of gorgeous, man. Look at this. Look at this arena. It looks so good. Hold on, let me actually do that really quickly. Just because I feel like I need to start doing that more often, man. I gotta start taking some screen grabs. You know what I mean? No. That's not what I want to do. Yeah. Here we go. Alright, cool. I'm gonna save it. Yo, I don't know why my screen grab software, the Windows one, Snippet Sketch, why it takes forever sometimes. Hopefully that's saved. Just because I like grabbing. I feel like there's not enough screenshots of these places. Alrighty. Audio. Music. We got this song, it's decent, but it's nothing. Nothing beats the mix we got going on for these boys. Yeah, it's a whole nother story. Twitch. I like how the even announcer says it's time for the show. We got Chillpus first up, charging out on his scootin' tootin' Mythic Plus rootin'. Little dinosaur mount versus Seawark off the bat. Try to see if he can go for a big blaster. Missiles to follow. Let's see if we just try to see if he can cut corners around Chillpus. Still got quite a bit of damage. Still emanating off of Chillpus with the touch of the Magi. Trying to absorb a lot of it into anti-magic shell. And still potentially has some kind of a residual dot on him to follow. Seawark trying to make sure he maximizes the range. Got himself big missile procs. Stunned, but Chillpus got the blink. And that's going to be silenced. Locking down the mage. Quick trick it out of the wizard. As it got himself that all the time rolling in. Chillpus actually under a ton of pressure. Could be in big trouble. Does get a stun. With more switch on to Seawark. This is going to be grippy hand on top of it. Need himself a heal. Goes in for a death. Oh my god. The death pack may not be enough here though. Death pack as the barrage was about to slam down on him. Just try to see if he can maybe go for recovery. He got the death pack that's going to siphon a lot of that health. Necroticing out. Not going to really give him a lot of opportunity to catch up to. That's going to be Chillpus with Rainbow getting knocked back, moved away. AMS available. Seawark trying to see if he can crack through those defenses. Got himself the void operational. Chillpus is ready for it, but it's going to be juke out by Seawark. Actually, wait until there's a grip up. Seal wants to get himself the big execute on Chill with a, oh my god, the Coda Cold root effect is so strong. Missiles to follow. Seawark has him basically in the execute stance, trying to get some more missile damage. Going to be Chill diving into the dome of anti-magic barrier with Seawark trying to see if he can freeze him. Does get the freeze around the corner. Does he get the line of sight? He just needs a little bit more damage. Just a hair more damage. Trinket out of Chillpus. Got himself a grip. Continue to get death strikes as many as he can. Versus Seawark got himself lucky Spellboard proc, giving him a little bit of absorption as well as survivability. Silence onto Seawark as he tried to go for a Nova. Has to go for all the time. That's going to be Chillpus. Trying to see if he can deal with this. Going to be big damage out of Seawark, but then she could take him out. Again, limited by the spell warden, barely alive. Got himself AMS back up. That's going to be Seawark taking advantage of the fact that he got that all the time. Chillpus holding onto the AMS. I think it's absorbing quite a bit of damage. That spell warden is the hardest working spell warden absorb shield I've ever seen in my life. My goodness, not only is it able to support Chillpus, but also a family of 5. Jesus, this thing is doing such a good job. It is actually the best defensive a man could ever ask for. Big arcane surge by Seawark, blind by Chillpus, trying to see if he can just carve a little bit of healing off of Seawark, trying to see if he can siphon it off of him. Ring of Frost getting knocked back. Somehow he doesn't get frozen. I am actually very surprised he doesn't get frozen there. With the knock, there goes the freeze now. I think Chillpus got knocked back by the freeze, and I think he may have jumped over it. He leapt over with the Z-axis. Big AMS available. Seawark trying to see if he can crack through those defenses. All the time is up in case he ever gets in trouble. He should be okay. Missiles flying in versus Chillpus. Does go for a silence. It's going to be all the time putting him back up to a good spot. And trying to use that in order to create some mobility. Trying to break away from Chillpus as he got himself death back. Trying to stay aggressive. Full stun on Seawark. Potentially could be seeing an ice block out of the mage. But Seawark gets a root freeze onto Chills. I'm not really sure if it was a Nova or a Coda Cold. Trying to go for movement as well as a poly. That's going to be a big reset for Chill. But Seawark can try to see if he maybe can get himself some big damage to follow right after. Missiles are just absolutely shredding him. Getting line of sight. Cheesing him out with missiles. Needs one barrage. As Chills gets low. Does Bob Deathback or Lichborn. Not Deathback. Lichborn, in order to try to convert himself into an undead, using the Death Goals in order to heal himself and stabilize. As Seawark knocks him back. With an arcade mage getting access to frost, fire, and arcade utility. It's actually insane. Seawark with massive damage. AMS for Chillpus as he's in an execute range. Try to see if he can recover using the AMS and the Spell Warden Absorb in order to generate himself some survivability, but also lots of resources. Going to be a Spell Warden and still continue to absorb so much punishment from the arcade mage. Stun into Seawark. Does go for more winter right after. Into silence. Seawark could be in trouble. Has a ice block in case he needs to. Going to be images joining in. Try to see if he can slow down Chillpus, but also protect Seawark as he goes for a blink. Got himself a plenty of mobility in order to get away from the Frosty Death Knight. But Chillpus, man, I don't even know how he's going to be able to catch him. It looks like Seawark just got so much pressure, so much damage. In fact, Chillpus is not only been able to survive like the big burst out of Seavark with the arcane surge ability, but missiles themselves, just small bits of missiles, sometimes have been enough in order to get Chilpas into a very dangerous situation. Gonna be a blink, actually a grip by Chilpas with a was that AMS? So maybe he didn't get hit with the breath. Massive damage on the Seavark just out of nowhere. Just got him some big goes. It's going to be massive work and Spell Ward is absolutely trying to absorb as much damage as he humanly can. Blink by Seavark trying to go for the Void Operational, just trying to reposition. Chilpas with an AMS trying to see if he can close the gap. There's going to be a little bit of defense for Seavark with the Prismatic Barrier, looking to recover a little bit of health. Nova again on Chilpas. So far this Death Knight has been narrowly being able to survive this, but not enough to finish off the mage. Silence is starting to get aggressive. Going to be a trinket out of Seavark, as it's going to be a big grippy hand for Chilpas. With an invis by Seavark, trying to see if he can break those invises with a Death and Decay. Seavark with a quick breath, trying to go for Ring of Frost. He doesn't want to give Chilpas any more healing. Ice block for Seavark as he actually starts to dip a little bit low. And Chilpas is going to go for that Lichborn, trying to get himself as much self-healing as possible, getting a lot of recovery before the dampening really spikes up. And it's actually going for a couple of obliterates against the block of ice in order to get himself some resources. Wraith Walk in order to break out of that wound. Going to be a touch of the magic by Seavark. Does he have any more procs versus Chilpas? If he got him some missiles, this could be very deadly. Trying not to get interrupted as best as he can. Chilpas so far trying not to go for a kick just yet. He's trying not to get juked out, because if he gets juked out, it's going to be game over. So he has to be very smart. Does get the kick on that arcade cast. It's going to be knocked back by Seavark. Has Chilpas in that execute range again. AMS is the only thing that's protecting him. Chilpas got himself a lot of runic power. If he can just get trapped to Seavark and go for a couple of death strikes, he may be able to recover. Deathback is back up and available. May have to use it right now. Using Deathback in order to give himself as much survivability as he can. Seavark has Chilpas on the ropes. The man is limited on the amount of healing he could really provide for himself. If Seavark gets himself a right angle, could be very deadly. That's going to be IBF for Chilpas, and an opportunity where he can't heal whatsoever. That's going to be Necrotics finally falling off at the last second. Seavark getting hit with a silence. Got himself touch of magic with Chilpas. He better be very careful. Got himself a stun off of that blind. Stun again with Seavark, trying to control how much damage Seavark can do inside of the touch of magic. Still blasting with Arcane Blast though. AMS at the last second at the perfect time, dude. Perfect opportunity with a ultra time for Seavark, using that to extend the mobility and distance away from Chills, barraging him with those missiles, just drilling through the boy's health. And this point, the Death that is actually just at such a weird situation. He can maybe use some healing, get some death strikes off of these images, but Seavark right now just has him in such a tight spot. It's honestly anyone's game as we're diving into that 7-minute mark here, boys. 12% dampener with Seavark trying to go for maybe a Ring of Frost. Maybe it was trying to go for Ring of Frost long distance, but it didn't connect. I'm not really sure what he was trying to do for a second there. Got himself big barrages. AMS for Chilpas. That's like he's only bastion of defense right now. Stun, as there's going to be immediate blink out of Seavark. Going to be grippy hand for Chilpas. He's going to be able to yoink Seavark back over. I think the mage has all the time pre-set up. With a big burst onto Chilpas, actually no help whatsoever. Wait, he's turning around onto the mage, potentially could take him down. Big knockback by Seavark, has Chilpas on the ropes, and that execute range got himself the dome in order to help reduce the magic damage by 50%, but that arcane surge could be very deadly. Getting that interrupt at the last second with a blind onto Seavark, trying to see if he can slow him down. Stun by Remorseless Winter, and that's going to be Chilpas again, trying to carve out as much healing, as many death strikes as he can off of the mage. With a big grip, Seavark gets no help whatsoever. It does go down to a Howling Blast. Oh my goodness. That was, I feel like, such a one-sided game where I honestly felt like the Arcane Mage was ahead and Chilpas was just trying to see if he could somehow, some way bypass him. And the entire time I felt like it was Chilpas fighting for his life, but man, yeah, that was actually kind of insane, Seavark. I am very surprised by how that turned around. That was actually like, I felt like it was literally your game. It was your win the entire time. And I'm not even sure exactly where, like what, like if I had to put my finger on the pulse of like exactly what happened in that game that caused it to turn around, I'm not really quite sure. Oh my god. That's I kind of agree with that, Seavark, in a way. Like I don't want to say Chilpas played badly. I don't want to put it like that. But I felt like you had such an advantage the entire time, and it was just him narrowly surviving the entire game. Narrowly surviving. Does he live to the drained soul? Not even good. Actually, just gonna try to see if we can drain him down with a quick stun onto the Warlock. As Chilpas is still struggling, just how he was with Seavark, struggling to survive. He's still doing it, but somehow this man is still alive. I think it has to be Spell Warded, man. I think it has to be this lucky procs of Spell Ward, and he got them amped up so they're a little bit better with crits. Big damage on not even good. As he's trying to see if he can just survive the damage. Got himself a bit of a shield as well. Morticol and Chilpas still got himself big drains to follow. And Chippa's trying to see if he can survive this. Trying to see if he can deal with the damage. Not even good. Drop it down. Cast the circle. Should potentially be able to get some damage to Shield. Does Shield have a way to break out of the fear? Got him some big grippy hand. It's going to be gripping everybody around him. Not really trying to do that on purpose. But not even good, trying to go for a massive heal, big death pack shield available, trying to go for another drain on Chilpa's AMC down as the death and continue to struggle through this, actually getting some big obliterates back to back. Starting to get some pressure. Big drain life under not even good. Stun but Chilpas. Again, this man is at no health whatsoever. Trying to go for as many deaths as humanly possible. Getting in trap, locking out, not even good. Does he die right here? That's going to be the Warlock boarding away. Chilpas at no health whatsoever. Got himself AMS at the last ditch set effort. That's going to be not even good. Does he survive it? No way this death it survives it, man. No way he's just surviving it. How is he doing it? With an Evoker, his last is just going to go for a quick disintegrate on him. I don't think there's anything you can do at this point, man. Unless you somehow do survive it. Blind to the last, does have a trigger for it. Trying to go for big living flame, taking down the Death Knight. This man has lived for so long from an Arcane Mage into an Affliction Warlock and just living it. Billy gonna be up next is Billy Thur. Gonna get hit with a sleep. Trinkets out. There's gonna be Latch trying to go for big. Oh! The big Evoker one shot has happened, boys! And there it is. The big Evoker one shot, as it's gonna be PvP. Up next, try to see if he can maybe disengage towards last Evoker. He got himself mad disintegrates with a living flame, but it's a big damage. Gonna get interrupted on it. Got himself a root onto PvP. I feel like Laz got honestly like 3 schools of spells. He got the Earth magic, Earth as a root. He got himself red healing, blue heal, blue damage. Oh, and actually big damage on the PvP. Wait, does this guy go down? Got himself that nether walk. Laz actually is immune to CC. That fear is gonna get immune because he got that shroud. PvP could be dead here actually. If Laz plays his cards right, he could potentially get him. PvP is trying to see if he can back up out of it. Waiting for some cooldowns. Got himself a stun into Laz. Looking for the hunt, but actually Land decided himself completely. Laz taking a lot of damage right now. Does PvP recover here? Laz needs something, anything in order to help survive. Stun to follow, and PvP does end up taking him back. Honestly, the Evoker almost turned it around there, and that's going to be Bone Breaker up next. Got himself to a big blaze. I'm trying to see if he can one-shot PvP. The man got no health whatsoever. Bone Breaker doesn't even need to do much, honestly, to one-shot him. He's got no health at all. Charge, baby big execute. Does he get the big proc? And it looks like he does get it as he gets into the prison. There is actually one shot that Bone Breaker can do, and you may need to use it here with Coil. As Coil is just pushing in as a marksmanship launcher, massive rapid fire, death shock him to fall, I think, or maybe not. Maybe I got it wrong. Got a parry for him, so maybe he could parry some of the pet's abilities. If he can parry some of the pet's attacks, he can actually get quite a bit of healing. Coil try to see if he can just kite him around with all the traps. Gonna be lead by the warrior. Does he reconnect properly? It's gonna be freezing trap waiting for him. Does he have an out for it? Looks like it's gonna be actually very, very short. Bone Breaker just needs a little bit more damage, but I think the rapid fire may just drove right through him. He got himself no health, and Coil with a quick kill shot. Oh my goodness. He's going to be up next as a Feral Druid sneaking around the corner. Does not get a proper opener or stun onto Coil, which gives him opportunity to at least dive into a Turtle Shell. Setting the pet onto Yi, so at least the pet is going to keep him in combat. So now he knows where the Feral is. Pushing into the Feral. Stun around the corner. Does he shrink it for it? Death Shock for your Coil. Can he potentially survive this? I don't know if he got any survivability. Actually got a lot of damage versus Yeast. He's gonna hit with a slow. It's gonna be Scatter with a freezing trap to follow. Wailing Arrow might do quite a bit of damage. Actually got him so extremely low. Let's have another rapid fire. Actually, oh my god! Coil! Discovering marksmanship hunter's potential here. Oh my goodness, boys. A lot of things that have happened here. First of all, we've seen an Evoker go in for 2 kills with Lath. Actually getting like a big one-shot here too. Second, Chilpa's surviving forever. Also, you have Coil surviving like a Live Lord McGee. How does this happen in a single sitting? How do you have so many things happen in a single stream sitting? That's the first duel of the day. Like, how do you beat that too? I don't think you can. Oh my god. 30%. Will Necropolis? Oh, is that why Chilpa's living? Will Necropolis is so busted, 30% reduced damage at the HP. Wait a second, is that why Chilpa's survivable? Literally doing some live testing of the Will Necropolis ability, which is a passive you get right over here. Damage taken below 30% health, reduced by 35. That's a good defensive. That is if that's what you're running, Chills, that's a fantastic defensive. Ah, boys, let's get another one going. Give these boys another chance, yeah? Dude, I don't love it or hate it. You gotta give Chilpa's credit, man. That guy survived beyond all odds, and that's impressive by itself. Chilpa's, did you run the I imagine you ran the absorb increase. By the way, Egg, how you doing? You want to join us sometime? Let me know, boys, if y'all need more groups. Oh, also if you wanna If you wanna, we need +1. See if our team needs a +1. If you guys want to join in over on Alliance, they got a group on Raids Legacy. Join up, join up. They're looking for more. If you guys want to join Varg, if you want to join up, they're looking for more. I don't know if that's Varg from like the live servers. Varg, the enhancement shaman that I know of. But if that's not the same Varg, then yeah. Oh, he's so handsome. Jonathan, why are you so kind? Thank you so much, man. I hope you're having a good one. Chupa's the reason I kept playing DK on Holy back when it was so bad in Shadow in Season 2, 3, I think. Dude, DK is actually really, really fun. And Chupa's did play during the downtime of the class as well, didn't you? Actually, I follow a lot of people that played certain classes, like Tasteful played Marksman Hunter for PvP and PvE, when Marksman just was not the play, and he was making it work in BFA, like especially towards the end of BFA. And then Chilpa is like, during the DK downtime, man, he's still grinding out there. Or how Seaver played Arcane, even though the Arcane Dream was dead in the water. Nowadays, I think Arcane Dream is a lot more alive than before. Another comment for real. Grounded. Happy to hear that, man. Happy to hear that, my guy. I'm gonna PvP. People enjoy it. That's all good, yeah. That's all good, my guy. 5. Okay, we got a group. Yo, do we have Chilled? Still with the group? Hey. Let me know when our Chill, let me know when you're ready, and we'll be good to go, my guy. What is this? What's that? Can I see this? It's like a little turquoise dot. Is that from this? Where turquoise dot? To left? Oh, 2 people left? That means, or there's only 2 left in the group. What is a turquoise out? It has to be some UI thing, right? So, wait, Chilpas has a couple more boys he needs. Want me to join to help invite? Yeah, let me know, my guy. Let me know. How's Two Hand Frost doing? Oh yeah, Chilpas, could you let us know? Because they, Frost got buffed recently. But in your thoughts, like, do you think Two Hand Frost is doing decent enough, or do you think it's going to be a dual wheel build? Because dual wheel kind of works in live, doesn't it? It's not like they have balance by the release. Not looking like they'll have it all bounced by release. Well, Alan, they do a lot of tuning, like a ton of tuning, all the way until the release. And usually by the release of the expansion, there's usually a big set of like tuning changes that comes by. So they're actually doing, I think, more tuning in the beta than they have done in previous betas. Usually they like really leave like the big set of tuning and changes at the very, very end. You can't always never do a wheel unless I'm forced to. Fair enough. We get the 100% heal on Ice Block. Oh, true, you do get quite a bit of heal. Why can't attack Kren? I'm not sure actually. But how you doing, Cry? Hope you're having a good one. Hope you're doing a good one, my guy. I don't want to say how Sasrogue looks like. Sasrogue was doing really good last week, but my man Sepsis said that apparently they're not as good this time around. Chilled, let me know if you need me to join the group and I can help host, or yeah, let me know, because I can join and we can just go back in here. Hey, yo, man, I'm doing good today. Yeah, I'm doing good, man. I'm enjoying these duels. The first one has already been a pretty big bop. I want to see if we can get more in here. Yesterday the duels were pretty cool too. So you have 4. Wait, chill. Do you want me to just join your group, or can you invite me? Or if you host it, I can just gotta join in, one or the other. Yeah, let me know. Go one arcade page. Yeah. Well, how's Locke doing? I think Locke is doing better. If you seen Walmart PJs last night, he was doing really good as a demonology, surprisingly well. Very, very surprising, but also doing really, really well. So I think Warlocks can do really good too. All right, so Night King did open up the group, boys. If y'all want to join up with Chill Bills and all the other boys, I need two more boys in queue, and it'll be good to go. So join up, boys. If you see it, join up. So Sense doesn't wanna. Egg is not in. Gods, does he potentially want to join in? Gods, Ruth? Hey, Gods, hold on. Hey, Gods. We hosting some 5V5 1v1 duels. Got a group in Raids Legacy. You want to join? Hope you are having a good day, bud. And then who's new? I think it's everybody. Okay, cool. Chat, this weekend we gotta do some Mythic Plus testing, by the way. I want to get a squad together. I want to test out some healers. I want to do some tank testing. I want to do some DPS testing. I want to play some Rogue, play some Assassin, play some Outlaw, play a variety of other classes. Definitely want to play Beastmaster because apparently they're really good for Mythic Pluses right now. Like ridiculously good. Apparently you can farm 500 G and CBC dungeons at 80, pretty huge. Wait, 500 gold an hour? That's pretty good. I'm the Sean Bar. Hey, want to join? Hey, want to join? We got a group. Also, do you want to play as chat? If you do want to join, you want to play some games as a hunter and play some games as a shaman, show us some chamois power. Yeah, queued up. Cool, cool. Chilled. If you got people queued up for you, so what you do is press refresh, right? Press refresh on your thing, and then you should be able to invite. If you press refresh, then you can invite people. Because Var said he queued up, so we can maybe get him in, and they'll need +1. It'll be good to go. I finally did something in Duels. Yeah, Coil, you did everything. It is awesome. I was gonna say you did everything in Duels. It was like I finally did something. I was gonna say you did everything. I enjoyed Coil though. That was awesome though. Kind of big joke that a player top 0% doesn't get invited. Jake, yeah, sorry man. Yo, we still gotta get you in the beta somehow, dude. What the hell? What do you mean in DM? Low-key, it's probably gonna be Rogue, but I'm also thinking, like, seriously considering potentially Shaman, potentially, I love Druid, don't get me wrong, but Shaman comes before that. Potentially, Evoker, not even kidding you. Potentially, what's another class? I had a couple other classes on the list. Warrior, and potentially, either the Monk or Death Knight, one of those two. I got a whole list of them. I'll probably make a video on like the classes I'm thinking of making once YouTube fixes their show their end. But yeah, Night King, if you're struggling to get people in, because they didn't have to say VAR, or sorry, join up. That or VAR joined up with Seavark, one of those two. But if you guys want to join in, Night King is 2 more. Night King, just hit refresh button on your LFG and then hit some invites. It'll be good to go. They gotta get a white code because I was a hunter, not a tank, I'm gonna lie. Because the IO is on the hunter, not the tank. I don't think that'll make that much of a difference because at the end of the day, that's like your whole account, right? If you got IO on one class and not the other, but I think it'll be still fine. You know? Just so I gotta beat him. Let's go. What's up, Grundy? You want to join us, my man? My man, Night King Chill Pills is looking for a couple more boys that want to join up, man. You're more than welcome to him. Always welcome to. Windwalker, yeah, Windwalker is really fun. I really gotta play some more Brewmaster, Mistweaver, and Windwalker before I decide between Monk and DK. Just because I like Unholy changes, I like what they've done with Blood, and I enjoy Frost, so it just feels like it'll be kind of fitting. I love the playstyle choice of Unholy, like the diseases, the Death Coil, that whole range aspect. Like having that choice is good in my opinion. I really like that. Bonebreaker, yeah, hit me with it, my guy. Hit me with it. What are you, prot? Yeah, prot. Ah, my guy. Hit me with it, dude. Oh! Oh! I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what was that? Shield charge. Hit me for Spear Bastard 40k, Shield Charge for 121k, Shield Charge hit for 48k, into a Devastator, into a Charge hit, into a Shield Slam for... Okay. So a Shield Charge did 100 and... can round up, right, chat? 120k plus 50k, so like what, 170,000 of my health after the spear for 40k. That's a one shot. I didn't realize prop warriors could do something like that. That's interesting. I didn't expect that at all. How the group's looking? The need Onomaz boys over for Chill Pills. Whisper for invite. That'll work. That'll work. Single-handed gets prot nerfed on stream. Dude, honestly, I can totally see it, man. I can totally see it. I haven't played WoW in so long. I'm still following you and see WoW only on this channel. I think I'm gonna come back to Dragonflight. Heard about the big. I heard it's about to be a big yay. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm glad you heard it's going to be a big yay. I actually don't really know, like, I feel like I hear mixed stuff about Dragonflight, but I'm also like so deep buried. Cool. Awesome, Seawork. Appreciate it. We need Onomaz boys. One more for Chill Pills. Chilled, if you got a +1 in there waiting to invite and you're struggling inviting them, I can join and I can help you invite them. How does that sound, my guy? Let me know if you need me to join up to help you, or if you're good to go. I guess I'm gonna advertise, yeah. What is that advertisement I had earlier? Yeah, we just need to Chill Pills Onomaso. Be good to go, boys. I'm surprised it managed to even kill Chill. I mean, it did really good. I mean, he was real low on health, though, right? So I guess there's always opportunity for him to make a return, but the fact that you were able to finish him off, I mean, that was a start. But where I thought it was insane is that big burst combo he did afterwards. That quick wombo one-shot or two-shot combo was actually insane. And then you almost killed the Demon Hunter too. Like, if you would have gotten the Demon Hunter kill on top of it as well, that would have been great. Did you do any raid testing? I did some last week, but not this week. Raids seem either undertuned, or intentionally easier. Should be a fun time. I did some raid testing, but not this week. Chills, do you have a +1 or are you still looking for +1? Boys, if y'all want to join Chill Pills, we need a +1 over for his team. If I don't get hunted, it would be easy win. I think so too, yeah. I think so too. There was a moment where it looked like the Demon Hunter was kind of just backing up and just trying to retreat. And I feel like just gotta, I don't know, like either if you had a bit more mobility to just like push in and just blast him, or if you did, yeah, I guess either way would have worked. It was so close though. It was like extremely close duel either way. Something's wrong with your DK? You think so? Is someone only wrong with your DK? Hopefully not. Will Evoker healing spec be good? Yes, I think so. They're looking really good so far. Very versatile, good for just about any situation. They do have like a 30-yard range to them, so they're mid-range compared to every other healer. But I think if you can get around it in position, you can be in a good spot. You can get ahead of any situation. I think healer evokers are going to be fantastic. So far, they're looking really good. They have a very cool toolkit that's very different from other classes. It's similar to like a mix of Mistweaver and a Rested Druid and kind of like a Shaman where you have combos of abilities like things combo into this, combo to that. But at the same time, it's different enough where it doesn't feel like a full-blown Monk or a full-blown Resto. It's like a mix of them, but not quite there. Are there only 2 groups or will we cycle 3 groups? 2 groups, I think. I think so, yeah. We do need no Mazda if y'all want to join in. Looking for one more 5v5? Yeah. Because in a farm match, for example, left arcane, which is out to me. So when you can invite from OG because the beta is broken, so they have to whisper me. I can help invite with LFG if you have people signed up. Yeah, I can actually help you. Like if you got somebody signed up right now, like if they're cross faction or whatever, I could join up. Yeah, you have to just hit like maybe it doesn't work for everybody, but all I have to do, like Arthur told me, I have to hit refresh and then it lets you invite people and then you're good. So I've been doing that. But if you boys got anybody else that wants to join up, by the way, you're more than welcome to. We gotta get Ori back in these. We gotta get Wildin back in these. I think Wildin will be very happy if to know that the dog is finally work and all the other pets work. Yo, Dal, hope that heard the nerf Rogue into the ground. They nerfed our energy regen by quite a bit, and then they also nerfed assassination. Damage-wise, we could still do well. I did some dungeon testing last night. Damage-wise, we still can do well, and we could do a really good single target. Outlaw and AoE can do well. It's like beyond 8 targets, we start to struggle against classes that are uncapped. Specifically Beastmaster Hunters, whose pets are doing what seems like a little too much AoE damage right now. But outside of that, like small target pulls, and single target fights, we are actually pretty good right now. Like I'm running on a couch that's not biz geared, but against biz geared, biz trinketed people and everything, all enchanted, I'm actually doing like top damage right now. 5, let's go, boys. Hey, hey, Duels real quick, chilled. It'll be good to go, man. Duels will be good to go. The mount is ugly. Dude, I really do hope they adjust this mount a little bit, man. I don't hate it. It is weird that we got a ground mount rather than a flying mount. But I guess you can't even fly in Dragonflight, and we do have those dragons anyway. Alrighty, we're good to go, boys. Let's get you in here. We're gonna match Night King and Vok. Get you boys in here for the next duel. Alrighty, boys, we're back to more 5v5 over on the beta. Why did my voice get like that? Why did my voice get like that, dude? What the hell, dude? Oh, yeah, man. What are we yelling about? Alrighty. I saved that one, right? I think I did. Alrighty. Next one, boys. So Twitch. I love how many casters we got over in Team 2, by the way. We got us this Bone Breaker as the only melee, but you feel like it's a long while since we've seen something like this. We got us a Seabark over on that team as a Arcane Mage, Last Evoker on the Evoker, got us not even good X as a Warlock, as well as Yeastlock on that Yeastlock with Blood Neko over on the Retribution Paladin. Okay, chat, am I the only one who's like looks at that helmet of the Paladin and I'm like, I don't know if I like it that much. It feels like it's too stretched forwards. Or downwards, rather. Am I the only one? We got Chupas over on the Frost DK. We got us Leroy and the Demon Hunter together with PvP, as well as Var. Gonna be first up as a Beast Mastery Hunter versus Bone Breaker, the Arms Warrior. I love the fact that this man just continues to stay on that arms gameplay, man, on that arms grind, getting hit with a stud with a binding shot. Gonna be Varg, back it up out of there immediately, trying to see if maybe we get a setup versus break, but Breaker's not gonna let him go in with a spear. Check it out of this one, potentially trying to go for big damage, got him some big parry. Varg going in for massive healing. I don't even know what healed him. The man didn't even have an acceleration bird, so I don't even know what got him back up and topped off. Must be like a pet ability or something, maybe Battle Master Chicken like 2. Got himself survival of the fittest, trying to see if he can survive past the burst of a warrior, where he got himself reflecting in case there's a freezing trap waiting for him. He's gonna pull the pet back for a pet stack for a second, got himself rooted in that charge trap. This is where Bone needs something in order to reconnect with Varg. Got a Stormbolt on him, man, got nothing to really help him survive until the turtle shell. I thought honestly Bonebreaker with that much rage was gonna be able to maybe land himself a fatty execute. But maybe he just had to wait a little bit longer. Got himself back up next to Varg. Oh, big execute as he breaks through the binding shot. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, that execute. It's so nutty. And Bonebreaker, I think, just wait until the dots are off him so he can potentially give himself a full recovery with that second wind. Chupa's trying to see if he can deny him the second wind gameplay. Dropping it on Death and Decay, making it hard for Bonebreaker to recover much. He got about 30 seconds left on a parry, so I don't really know if he can do much. He's going to have to play very, very defensive. Utilize a stun as well as maybe a disarm and maybe a fear in order to stay away from Chills. As Chills goes to the gap, going to be IBF immediately before that stun with the reflect off of Bonebreaker. He's trying to see if he can Bladestorm away from Chills. Chills not letting him go anywhere at all. With Bonebreaker bailing out of there, massive grip and taking him out before the boy can get defenses back. Chills just doesn't even give him a chance whatsoever. With Seavark, I think it's going to be next. Looks like it is Seavark. Chupas hopefully is aware that he got a mage that's invisible, so you should be aware that, okay, this is going to be a setup by Seavark. Big Arcane Surge from a distance, got himself max range. It's going to be potentially AMS, but Chills trying to see if he can blast out through the DK, and he's got himself the Arcane Blast with a big barrage, trying to see if he can crack the defenses, actually just obliterate that whole anti-magic shell. But Chupas is using the big damage on a Seavark in order to catch some healing. The harder Death that gets hit, the more healing a Deathstrike is going to do. Got himself big blinks with Alter Time, actually just able to get away from Chills. Actually was able to even juke out and interrupt. So Seavark got himself some freedom in order to get some cast, establish some CC, got himself fatty evocation at the ready. So most likely has himself some big damage on the come up. Unless he's playing the evocation just for the mana, which could be probably both, I imagine. I don't think it would. I imagine. I mean, unless you got some kind of a build that spends a lot of mana, I imagine you'll probably just combine the two because it's like, why not, right? Because Chip was trying to see if I can avoid Seavark as best as possible. Wait until he gets some grips, blinds, and stuns. He wants to make sure you got full control of the mage. Quick breath onto Pill. as he got hit with yet another polymer. Seawork found himself an advantage behind the pillar, got himself big missiles around the corner. Nothing for Triples to repop the defensive for. Actually got himself a missile last second. Gonna be Seawork trying to go for that ultra time in order to get himself some distance separated from Chills, but this is gonna get interrupted on Arcade. Triples breaking that route. Seawork can't potentially reposition back towards the pillar, and Triples just frozen out in the open. Trying to see if he can disrupt this arcane blast. Gonna be knocked back by Seawork. I don't know if Triples got any more grips for Seawork. Does have himself Lichborn together with Deathpack, trying to see if he can fight through the necrotics as soon as possible, just generate as much runing power as he can. Seawork dropping down a Ring of Frost on one side, and Triples knows to avoid it. Actually, he's literally just standing right on top of it. He's literally just standing right on top of that thing. I think he was kind of waiting there in case Seawork does use reversal, because Seawork does have the ability to reverse back to his last blink location, which gives him quite a lot of mobility. AMS up for Triples, trying to see if he can fight through the damage of an arcane mage. The Temporal is going to give him a lot of healing, turning the attention back around onto Chilled as he got himself full cooldowns at the ready. Grippy hand together with, I think it was Pillow Frost and everything. And Seawork was able to survive majority of the burst damage. Triples with an IBF, maybe in a bit of a tight spot. AMZ down. This way Seawork used to break away from Triples, not give him a death strike. Does go for a root. Potentially could be a grip or actually going to be a Wraithwalk instead. Seawork trying to see if he can just capture Triples in the Ring of Frost. Unable to. Still goes for a knockback anyway. Got himself there all the time. So should be able to recover back to full health. Triples trying to see if he can fight through the damage. Able to get himself back-to-back death strikes. Seawork just feeling super confident here, but the AMS goes back in the last second as Triples falls into that execute range. He knows it's going to be the Void Operational, probably going to pull him out in the open. I think actually Seawork tried to use the Void Operational and it just didn't move him. Maybe he got too far away from it. Maybe he gained too much distance away from the Void of little shade that he throws out. He throws out a little shade, which is kind of like a portal. When you hit it again, you can port to that location. But I think if you break too much distance, you don't just get any value whatsoever. Triples trying to see if he can hack through this big block of ice that is Seawork, just to build up a little bit of resources. And Seawork used all the time, but decided to cancel it. Got him some big missiles to Triples with a touch of the magic. Oh my god, wait, no! He does get him with a quick barrage and chases behind the pillar. As soon as you walk away from the pillar for too long and you let the touch of the magic and missiles just kind of stack up on you, I think at some point it just becomes a little much. With Seawork trying to see if he can just riddle PvP full of missiles as best as possible. Hit him with a Nova. It's going to be a barrage to follow. The Demon Hunter is turning attention onto the pet, onto the demonic companion in order to try to catch back up to Seawork. He's rooted basically. Slowed down so much, he's practically rooted. And Seawork does get hit with an imprison, but I think he had an invis while imprisoned. Is that what happened? Or maybe PvP was just trying to reconnect towards the pillar. See if I can get some big damage, potentially biggest burst possible. Try to see if he can maybe one-shot PvP. Touch of the magic is on him. Does he have missiles though? Trinkets, missiles while moving. Trying to get interrupted. Big burst of the PvP. Trying to go for the hunt. Does no. Oh my god, the touch of the magic becomes a slap of the magi as the boy just gets dribbled into the ground. With Leroy going to be up next, from one Demon Hunter into the next, from one fiery Foul Kitchen into another. See if we can just going to try to see if he can somehow deal with the fire. Not playing Frostbite should be able to gas out the flames, but he's just going to have to see if he can potentially just play around him as an Arcane Mage would. Leroy trying to get super aggressive mobility, catching up to Seawork, trying to maximize the value of that hunt that he established on him. I think it looked like Hunt didn't connect for a second, but I think at the end it did. I think it did. That's why Leroy is getting super aggressive. Trying to stay aggressive with Seawork so he can get the benefits of that leech. Massive missiles around the corner with that touch of the magic. Does Seawork have enough pressure in order to get to, Leroy in the bad spot? Trying to see if he can push him out from away from pillar. Going to be Seawork using the ultra time in order to recover back in health. And Leroy getting hit with a Nova. As long as the Demon Hunter doesn't touch Seawork, Seawork will be in a good spot. Goes in for Invis with a poly blinking away, trying to get some damage and punishment onto Leroy. He did have a Battle Master Trinket that I think just fell off. So if Seawork can just get himself another setup, maybe a couple more missile procs, with the touch of the Magi, he may be in a fantastic spot. We'll just have to wait and see. He could potentially be in a perfect spot in order to deal with Leroy. It all depends on his... I can't take this mount seriously, man. That running animation gotta get fixed, right? Unless that it's supposed to be like that. It looks derpy, but I just can't tell if it's like intended to be derpy or if it's just like comes out to be derpy just because it's kind of bugged. You know what I mean? Barrage by Seawork again, just trying to establish control of Leroy, even if he's just applying slows. Got himself the full evocation. Seavark is super charged up. This man is literally glowing with the remembrance of Arcane. Gotta be Leroy. Try to see if he can swing around the corner. See if I got him some big missiles. He's just gonna punish Leroy behind the pillar. Just can't go anywhere. Try to see if he can punish him with a hunt. That's gonna be demon spawning in. Able to slay it. Picking up the demonic soul. Gonna be in prison onto Seavark. Still has the hunt in case he needs to. Fear onto Seavark. Has the trigger for it. Trying to deny Leroy any kind of damage whatsoever. And Leroy is at least able to recover a little bit of health. Hunt again around the corner. Just looks super, super impressive. But almost like, I think he's almost like posturing. He's trying to go for the hunt, but he's just unable to really do it. Trying to knock him back into ruin, but the hunt does reconnect him. So the hunt does work for it. He tried to boop him out of it, but the hunt propelled him back towards Leroy's direction. I'm actually surprised. That timing was perfect, because if Leroy was a little bit late with that hunt, he would have definitely got frozen during that hunt. That would have been kind of nuts. Oh my god. Seavark tried to see if he could potentially recover. Took a pretty big brunt of damage from the Demon Hunter. Needs to find a way to catch up a little bit of heals. Also put some pressure on him. Leroy just trying to put some pressure into either Seavark or those images. The more damage he does to any one of these things, that's exactly what happens. He spawns on a demon. That whole time I was trying to say, like, you know what? He's just trying to see if he can tickle him. Just do a little bit of damage. Hopefully get a proc. Just waiting for all those demons. He's just trying to proc demons. If you could do that, it would be a fantastic spot. Because look at the damage it's taken from Seavark. Able to recover all of it from slaying the demon and consuming its soul. It's just a massive amount of leech healing plus the soul healing, which ends up just stabilizing him completely. That, and you also get the hunt, which makes you also leech health from the target of your hunt ability, and then whatever damage you can do, especially the bursty damage, just ends up fueling you. And if you have metamorphosis on top of it, all leech is enhanced. So Leroy has just got himself super aggressive build where he needs to do damage in order to stay survivable. He can't really play super defensive. He can hide behind a pillar for a little bit, but eventually he needs to come out in the open if he wants to go for recovery. Got himself a big blade dancer for Seavark, locking him down within a prison. Does he have any Nova? Got himself a big soul cleave. And Seavark setting up a alter time in case he may be able to use the alter time in order to reset versus Leroy. I think the Demon Hunter would try to steal the buff, which is why Seavark dove into an ice block. And Leroy could potentially be in the spot where he's just playing very, very defensive. He got himself blurred for that touch of magic. Mad Hunt from a distance. Does connect with Seavark. Got himself a temporal ahead of time. He's going to go for a trinket. Needs to find a way in order to catch up a little bit of healing. Does he have the temporal healing him, or is he done for? Got himself a shield. I don't even know if the temporal even healed you much. Was it just dot damage on Rotterdam? What was that? Or did Leroy destroy the temporal? Did he just consume it? Did he crush it? May have destroyed the temporal. That should have been a pretty big heal. We are at 30% dampening, so at 33% dampening rather. So any kind of healing is going to get reduced by quite a bit. But I felt like it was going to be a full temporal. I thought that was going to be a pretty big recovery for the mage. And I felt like I saw this was going backwards the entire time. Imprisoned on Seavark. Does Leroy have the damage? Got himself a stun. Blink by Seavark. Is able to dodge the soul cleave. Polymorph onto Leroy. Touches the magic to follow. Breath as Leroy try to go for a bit of an I-beam. Does Seavark have enough damage here to follow up? Does he have the missiles he needs? He definitely gets a knockback onto Leroy. And he may need to go for a way. It may need to wait out until another setup with the touch of magic. Got plenty of mobility in order to stay away from the Demon Hunter all the time with the ready in case he needs to reverse back to the same spot he was. And Leroy got himself full metamorphosis. Maybe this way Seavark will sit down, get some food, wait out the meta, and then go in after the buzz from Leroy gone. As Leroy popped the blur just to make sure he's reduced the damage of those missiles behind the pillar. Seavark trying to catch up as much food as he can. No eyes back for the mage for a while, trying to set up a ring of frost in case Leroy wants to close the gap. And Seavark hoping to maybe sit down, get himself some food, trying to force Leroy on the corner, maybe try to hit him with a dragon's breath, maybe get a proper setup on him. Leroy is not at a lot of health available. Got himself a demon spawning in, could potentially slay it. He's going to hold on to it for a while. Actually, holding on to the demon may not be a bad idea, especially if Seavark goes for poly. Massive hunt. Oh, big hunt around the corner with a blade dance and got himself the demon soul in order to catch back up on healing. Man, that was such a close duel. I feel like Leroy was doing a really good job chilling behind the pillar and only going out whenever his cooldowns are up. Utilizing aggressive mobility in order to catch up to Seavark. I think that's exactly what he needed him. But does he have a trinket though? Because if he doesn't have a trinket for Last Focus, he could potentially be dead here. Lad got himself immune to CC, can't get interrupted. Going to be an attempt for root for Lad, doesn't quite get it, is going to go for a little bit of recovery. I think Leroy is going to do the same thing you do with Seavark, walk out every time he has cooldowns, which are generally short-ish. Stun into Lad, got himself another demon spawning in. That's going to be Last Vulcan trying to see if he can get himself some CC. Sleepwalk is going to get broken by the demon though. Sleepwalk is going to get broken by the demon. Lad tried to go for a bit of recovery, got him some big damage potential versus Leroy. I don't know if the Dragon Breath was able to connect though. Maybe was able to immune it or back up out of there completely. Lathage is going to have to go for yet another reset versus Leroy. I don't really know what he can really do in this situation. Got him to sleepwalk. I think he's just trying to see if he can get interrupted on red spells in order to get the green spell to get some CC, get that sleep onto Leroy. I think it's what he's gonna have to do. Got himself a little bit of damage, setting up some bursts, but Leroy backing up out of there. I guess Lath has to push up in case he wants to get some damage out versus Leroy. So that's going to be in a perfect situation to get a Glaze throw on him, get a bleed, and potentially proc another demon. Stun to Lath, perfect demon spawn right then and there. Big soul cleave, that's going to be immunity for Lath. Just kind of froze himself in time, trying to see if he can back up out of there. Leroy tried to see if he can stay on him as best possible. Lath tried to go for recovery, interrupted on the red spell, and does get cleaved down by the demon hunter. Got himself yet another demon, just going to hold on to it until maybe like not even good or yeast or actually I thought for some reason I thought there was a warrior here too, but I guess he played a lot earlier. But until one of these warlocks is going to be up next. If you hold on to the demon, getting hit by abilities like polymorph, fear, sap, blind, that demon is going to start attacking you and does actual damage to you. That means any ability, any CC that breaks to damage will actually be able to break to damage properly. So hold on to the demon, especially if you got any CC that can break to damage, is not a bad idea. Interrupt, not even good on Shadow, blasting him out, big horn, big cleaves, just absolutely carving him out as the boy got a massive drain versus Leroy. Does he just survive with his drain? I beam for the drain. That's going to be both of them casting each other. Drain soul, but not even good. Does go down as Leroy slays him, stealing his soul, using it in order to recover. He's not going to be up next, getting interrupted on nature. That's going to be Leroy trying to carve out souls off of him, but I think it's going to be over. Tried his very, very best, but couldn't quite do it. That was just, he tried his very best at the end, but after Seavark, and then you fight Lath, and then you fight in a whole Warlock, going after a second Warlock of Yeast, man, there's only so much you can do. At some point, the future 7% dampening is going to catch up with you. Fear, by Yeast, got himself a wall, going to be blood with a trinket, trying to see if he can potentially get himself a big setup, holding on to a bubble, so he's in a fantastic spot. Unless Yeast can just put some dots on him, rot him, you may just have to bubble here. Unless your wings may not be able to stabilize you. Blood, you may be in trouble. Blood, trying to see if he can fight it. Does he need to bubble? He may need to literally bubble or he dies here. He actually might just have to bubble. He literally bubbled. He's got this duels in such a good spot where he can just ride these boys down. He doesn't even need to be next to them. Literally just need to put dots on a Blood Necker and get out of there. Unless Blood Necker can potentially get a kill here, I think it's over. I don't know how you can win this. This is over. There's no way to survive it. It's done. Oh my god, yes. But here's the game is so high dampening. You just put dots on him and just AFK and they will melt. My goodness, chat. Well done, well done. This red cringe, Fetty. What do you mean, man? He did his very best, dude. I want to say I probably could even do better as red. Benny, do you want to do better as red? You want to join us? Unless you are that red and then you're just memeing around. Alright, boys, let's get another going, yeah? Let me know if we got groups or if we need more, boys. Looks like Chillpills needs one more. If you guys want to join for a group, Chillpills looking for a +1. CVX got 5, so we'll be good. Hell yeah. Hell yes, boys. Let me save that one real quick. 39? Yeah. Let's go. Big. He can't see his HP. Me? Yeah, I can't really see the numbers of HP. Gonna play Fire and Frost of these until Arcane gets tuned a bit, because honestly, even with how OP it feels like I'm cheating lol. Okay, sounds good. Sounds exciting, Seavark. I'm down, man. I got some questions of people asking me, yo, how's Fire Mage or Frost Mage in PvP? I can tell them how Arcane is. I'll be like, yo, ask my man Seavark. He hangs out on Discord all the time. You could always DM him. He's a really nice guy. But in terms of Fire and Frost, like, dude, last week you did some Frosty stuff, and that was really, really cool. I love some of the combinations. It's so weird for Frost to line up their bursts because they have to use that Snowdrift ability, but it's really, really good. Or no, Fire is probably the worst spec in the entire game, but Frost is good. It's so weird that Fire became worse. But yo, we're looking for a couple more boys. Night King is looking for one more, chat. Uno más. If y'all want to join, welcome to him. Night King, if you got boys signed up, let me know. I can join your group. Okay, never mind. You got 5 minutes. Let's go. I was going to say I could join your group and help you invite. Hell yeah, my guy. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go, boys. Okay, cool. We're ready, boys. Is Arcade Mage action... The Arcade Mage action was so stagnant. Like feral gameplay. Slices up and run away. That's probably the weirdest way to describe it. I guess it's one way of describing it though. Slicing some poo and then running away. Huh. Are you telling Blizzard that maybe they should cut the crap and make it look super aggressive? I mean, I think Seavar could play even more aggressively, but you have to kind of play around cooldowns. But when you have a Leroy who plays around cooldowns, Seavar who plays around cooldowns, I feel like both of them are gonna want moments where they get to disconnect. So I guess that kind of makes sense in that regard, right? I don't know. Maybe Frost of, I guess I was gonna say fire, but Seavar said fire is not good. Maybe Frost would be a little different, because you kind of want to generate resources all the time. But I think it's just been pretty normal with the Arcade Mage gameplay. I don't know, I've actually been kind of enjoying it. I love the whole, like, the big brain that it takes of, like, positionally, you have to watch out. Personally, I like the whole big brain thing of blinks and positionals and being able to shift around places and landing perfect all the times. Like, I think that can be very, very satisfying. And the burst, I mean, it feels a lot more consistent. Every time you get touch of the magic, big missile procs, I feel like you're just drilling into people. At least compared to, like, Shadowlands. But everybody's got their own opinions, man. Hey, let me know how you feel, honestly. Alright, switch. What do we got? We got some shield pills. First up, yet again. Oh my goodness, shield charging out versus Yeast. Is Yeast gonna do the whole rot and dot play? I think he's discovered the full potential of Affliction Warlock last game, playing into that full sacrifice build, trying to see if he could potentially just rot down Chills. It looks like he's doing a pretty good job at the beginning, and Chills just yoinking it back in, got himself a big grippy hand. I think he's just trying to see if he can potentially just control Yeast the best as possible. He's gonna go for those grips in order to disrupt them. AMS is available, so a lot of that dot damage is gonna go into that shield. I think Yeast, what he really needs is just find a way to disconnect from Chills, or put up all the dots and just kind of AFK from him. He's trying to go for a couple of drains. If you can just break through that Spellboard shield though, as long as Spellboard shield is up, you can't really drain it. That's the biggest advantage of the Death Knight versus an Affliction Warlock. As long as that shield is there, you can't drain the health. That means you can't heal. You just only drain the shield, which doesn't give you any healing. Gonna be big damage on Sepsis. Trying to see if we can take down Chilpas. Gonna be a quick evasion to deny him any kind of those death strikes. And Chilpas got himself the death pack with the Lichborn. At least got himself quite a bit of survivability, but that death pack maybe in a bad spot. Death Mark with the full bleeds on the Chilpas. Got himself the AMS, but the bleeds is still rocking him down. And I think it's gonna be over. Sepsis does get super extremely low, but does end up cutting down the Death Knight man himself. Full bleeds, full big burst action. Actually, I don't even know if you're running the tier set, are you? I don't think you are. So the tier set is a little different. Every time you poison the target, it increases the bleed damage on them. So I was wondering, like, every time you poison them, when they AMS, do they remove that buff? Or, like, how does that work? Because the bleed still should do, like, up to 10, 20% more damage, whatever the number is. It's going to be Sepsis avoiding the flare. Actually walking next to those traps so close. And Varg is going to be skulking around in the camo, looking for the rogue. I don't think we get the... Oh, eyes are up now, actually. Eyes are up. I was thinking it was going to be eyes over here by the centaur, but actually it's on the opposite side. Flare down. Does Sepsis get found out? Sepsis actually... Oh, he's literally in the starting area. Gonna be eyes picked up by Varg. You should be able to find Sepsis, and Sepsis is out of position. He may be in a bad spot. The Pets are charging after him, but Varg didn't realize that Sepsis would kind of be hiding in plain sight in a way. Getting a shot onto Varg. Does he have the full bleeds? If you can get a full set of bleeds versus Varg, he'll be in a fantastic spot. Tar Trap, rooting him in place for a second. Death Shock him joining in. Clocker Shot is for Sepsis, but the Pets and the Corbin shots are just going to go right through him with a big kill command at the end. Oh my god, Varg just literally just dropped him down with those pet kill commands. Doing a lot of work. Last gonna be up next, trying to see if he can potentially catch Varg off guard. Gonna be the pet sent in very early. And Last can at least go for a little bit of resource building. Gonna be a stun by Varg with a binding shot onto Last Voker. He's gonna go for a little bit of survivability by moving with hover, casting while healing, going for as many self heals as possible. Gonna be a Tar Trap right next to him, so he's most likely gonna get rooted. Varg trying to see if he can push in. Root onto Varg. Does Last have the burst damage he needs? Try to set up for some kind of damage. Gonna be a full Dragon's Breath. Massive. Oh, there it is. I still gotta figure out how you do it. I have no clue how you're doing that trick. I have no idea how you're doing all that. But that's working out incredibly well. I don't know how, I don't know why, I don't know what. I'm amazed. Gonna be Rozak as a Serenity Windwalker, full CC protection for last right now. Got himself asleep onto Rozak. Just gonna go for a little bit of a stun while running over him with a big dragon breath. Disintegrate to follow. Rozak with a karma. This is where last I think is just gonna want to try to see if he can recover and just get away. Big damage out of the monk though as immunity comes out for last evoker. And Rozak needs to find a way to catch back up to him. Gonna be more disintegrates. His monk could actually be in a bit of trouble. Does he have himself any more defenses? Got himself the jabs to catch up to last. Last got himself a little bit of healing. Sleep onto Rozak. Does he have a trinket? Gonna be a big Eternity Surge attempt by last. Does he get it here? He's going for Living Flame, but looks like very, very defensively. Every time my evoker is casting Living Flame, I can never tell if it's like self-heal or if it's to do damage to another person. Because the ability does both. It hits hard. It's like a penance. Gonna be last, try to see if we can slow down Rozak with a sleepwalk. Got a full control. Does he have the big combo? Trying to go for Living Flame. Mad Burst. Wait, Rozak got no help whatsoever. Does last get him? Gonna be Rozak looking for that full recovery. Got himself instant cast Fights here and there with the Ring of Pieces. Last, try to see if we can find a better angle on him. Gonna be full disintegrate. Charging in. Trying to get an interrupt on it. Gonna be Living Flame from a distance. Does he get to do it? Oh, there it goes. Last Smoke can take a 2 out. Oh my goodness. Hunter. Actually... yeah, Hunter, as well as a Monk. I think that's unprecedented. That's the first time we've seen a Evoker kill like 2 in a row. Does Hunter count? Because Hunter did start low health. I want to say it counts. I want to say it counts because he wasn't like literally at 2 health, but like 50-60% of health. I don't know. Depending who you ask, I feel like some people will say, you know what, it probably would have been better if it was like a fully healthy target with all cooldowns, but I think it's an argument for the comment section, yeah? Gonna be last, running down all the pets. Zil try to see if he can get some CC onto last, but last looking for a little bit of self-heal. That's gonna be a obelisk. Potentially, it could take out the obelisk if he wants to. Gonna be all these pets onto last. Does last have the big burst available? He may have the big burst. Try to see if he can go for a big go. Needs some healing. Does he get it here? Potentially could have a big go. Zoo taking a bit of damage, but so does Last. Last needs a recovery. Trying to use movement while casting. Does get interrupted on red spells, but can still heal himself with the green spells. And try to see if he can find himself an angle away from Zuth. Potentially looking for a bit of a reheal. He needs some self-heals. Needs as many self-heals as possible. Get himself a stun into Zuth. Also gets to reposition away from him. Sleepwalk onto the Warlock. Does get to CC him. And is looking for self-recovery. Just try to catch up on the healing. Knock it back the pet and the Warlock. Definitely needs to go for even more recovery. So far this man is still in a rope. Stun around the corner of Zuth. Got himself a full defensive. Shroud is up. So Last should be able to give himself immunity to CC. Still trying to get himself some damage as well as healing versus Zuth. Definitely needs to look for the full recovery. That mortal strike from the pet is actually so deadly. Last trying to go for maybe setup. Potentially going in big damage. Mortal Coil, I think, hit him, but also was able to immune it. Got him some full actual immunity with the bronze. Literally time stomp. Whatever it's called. Time warp, time stomp. No, not time warp. That's like the mage thing. Again, just needs... oh my god, these pets might just kill you. Try to see if we can lift these pets. These pets might just kill you right now. Try to stay alive. Oh my god, just down to the pets. He needs some crit heals. He needs some crit heals. His health is at none. His health is literally none. He got a little bit of mana still. Can move while hovering. Looks like he did a bit of recovery. Man, that seems rough. I think that healing may need to be a little bit amped in PvP. Try to see if he can go for a burst of the Zuth. Got himself interrupted. Gonna be a breath. Try to put up the dot. Last taking a lot of damage though. Does he just die to all those pets back there? A Zuth, yeah, he just sends in those demon doggers, beefs up the top Felguard, and the Felguard does end up taking him out. Every time you see the axe over in the ground and just keeps radiating green, that means his main pet just loses his main weapon, but starts punching and auto attacking at faster speeds and hitting harder. Gonna be something no health though. I think the Warrior taking him out. Warrior just goes in, sniping out and execute, taking the guy out. With Leroy gonna be the last one over for the team one, representing that team, having to hold the fort against Seabark as well as Bone. He's gonna have to play hell of a game if he wants to be able to do it. Bone did not commit a lot of defenses versus the last guy, but he may be able to use these defenses against Leroy. Taking a lot of damage. Gonna be a stun. Does Leroy take him out? Oh my god, right before the parry was out, Leroy was able to take him out. Oh my goodness. Oh god, dude, that is so much damage. He's got this fatty crits. And Seabark is a frost mage. I don't know how you do this. Not gonna lie. That did seem kind of BM though, did it? Oh my god. I kind of buttered about it, busted the H's. Dude, I kind of feel you on that, man. I feel you on that. That felt a little unfair. Even I looked at him like, man, that seems a little busted. Gonna be a frostbone by Seabark. Trying to see if he get a proper proc to Leroy. Does he get the big shatter proc though? It's gonna be a reverse blink or reverse lead by Leroy. Trying to reduce as much damage as possible. Seabark dropping down every frozen orb, every blizzard, literally heavy rain. It's gonna be I-beam for Leroy. Get himself a demonic proc, able to recover all that health in a single demon slay. I feel like that's really, really strong. Gonna be a poly by Seavark as Leroy does go in for a trinket a little bit late. Gonna be a breath by Seavark. Trying to see if he can disrupt the hunt. Got himself a frost moment to Leroy. Does he reverse it? He could potentially reverse it back on Seavark, couldn't he? And Seavark, I think, had altered time, but maybe got it purged off by Leroy, which is why he wasn't able to recover all the health back. So Seavark may have to go for an ice block here. I think what he has to do as the demon spawns in. Yeah, Leroy is actually just feeling so confident right now. So chill. Frostbomb up. Seavark potentially could maybe give himself a big setup versus Leroy. Does he get a big proc? Frostbomb should do a lot of damage, right? He could slay the demon anytime though. Yeah, he got himself plenty of recovery. He could just come back. And Seavark still holding on to the ice, or still running with the Icy Veins. Is that Icy Veins just up? How long is it supposed to be up for? That seems like Icy Veins was up for a while. Maybe he has the talents to prolong the duration. Gonna be a soul break, almost broke. Seavark's well, he didn't miss. He missed a soul break, but he still broke his soul either way. I feel like my soul will be shattered after that kind of a turnaround. It's just the demon hunter charged over. Did he get CC? I don't think he got locked on Frost, did you? Man, that's rough. That is so rough. The others are just bad. Dude, Frost, I feel like has potential. It just needs the right class to play into. And that right class is just gonna have to be not a not a monk, not a demon hunter, not a death knight, not a rogue, probably not another caster. It needs to fight against like evokers or a bust or something. I really don't know. Oh no, dude, no. Oh man. I want Frost, but should be good so badly, dude. I really want him to be good. All right, chat, let's get another one going, yeah? Man, I want him to be good. Yo, let me know how the groups are doing, boys. If you need more, let me know. Or if you're good to go, hit me up. Let's get some more going, yeah? Yo, VAR. By the way, you on BM is kind of nutty. But I also know VAR plays some Shaman. If you want to hop on and play some Shaman sometime, my man, I would love to see some big LA Blaster Shaman. Because that thing is nutty. That thing just absolutely pipes right now. Okay, we'll save this, and we're gonna save this, and we'll see how it goes. No mind, I think only 4. Okay, Seavark, we're gonna wait, my guy. We can give it a second. If you guys want to join, Seavark, Silver, and Ice, all looking for a +1. If you guys want to join, more than welcome to him. Where's the 5V5 1v1 All Evoker? Dude, I would love to have a 5V5 1v1 All Evoker, but it's really down to like, it's really down to people actually making the Evoker join as Evoker. I'm not gonna be like, yo, you're forced to play Evoker. It's more like you're able to play Evoker if you guys want to. I don't want to feel like I'm forcing you to play one class or another. You know what I mean? Alrighty, let's get another going, boys. Yeah. Let's get a different song going. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, boys. Fire Mage is the only main spec that's fun to fight. I can see, probably because they're on the tune, right? Because at least Seavark says they're on the tune. I like to reference the judgment. I still spec that no mages like to play, and that's sad about it. Yeah, it's a little sad, man. Me being the only evoker kind of sads them. You know what? I feel like more people need to see you play Evoker Lath. The more Evoker does good damage and big burst people see, the more chances that people will want to hop on and join up as an Evoker. That's usually how it goes. You see a lot of like mages. All the mages come out of the woodworks next week. You see like warriors just come out of them. All of a sudden like Bone Breaker just blasting boys, one-shotting them. You see a lot more warriors next week. You have Chupos show up. You have a lot more Death Knights next week. You have Leroy, who's been kind of popular every single week so far and just dominating duels. But I feel like we see Demon Hunters consistently in these duels. It's been interesting. Go Twitch. We got ourselves Shield Pills over for the team 1. On the team, we got ourselves Rozak, Barg, Zooth gonna be first up. It's actually gonna be versus Eastlock. Dotted up and rotted while all the bets are over with East, giving him some attention, keeping him some company. Gonna be a dark pack for the East really early, dropping down that, I don't even know, I guess it's the powering his Felguard? Yeah, it is Felguard. With the weapon, just kind of having to get unarmed and personal. Literally sending him out to punch and kick at East while cleaving down. Actually makes the pets quite effective in a way. Gonna be Zooth continue to punish Yeez as he got no defenses for a while. He is gonna go for a Soulborn Hellstone, trying to maintain his health as best as he can. While Zooth trying to deny any more pressure by Yeast, holding on to his own defense as best as possible. As a chess match game, the later you can use the defensives, or if you don't have to be the first person to use the defensives, there's a good chance you'll be able to maintain yours for a bit better, for a bit longer. I think Zooth may be playing for like a shorter shorter CD. No, actually it's playing full CD Dark Bag, but it's still taking a bit of damage. Might just let it go for a Soulburn Hellstone if he doesn't have it. Gonna be sending out some pets. He's got himself Dark Bag. As soon as the Dark Bag is gone, the use could be in a bit of trouble. Zooth get it hit with a bit of a drain. Got himself the Dark Glare, which is gonna ramp up all these downs. It's gonna be Zooth. Empowering his pets. It's gonna be a hunt down onto Zooth. As he's got himself a bit of a reflect. Zooth is gonna have some Demon Bolts reflect back to him with a Drain Soul to follow. If you can only get him low enough, I think it would have been a good spot. Zooth actually taking a lot of damage right now. Mans might actually be going down here in just a moment. Trying to go for Shadow Fury around the corner. Needs some survivability. If you got a Mortical, he'll be in a good spot, but I think, oh no, he's just caught him with a Drained Soul. That's an ability you never see in PvP, except in Dragonflight, is a Drained Soul. I think, you know why? Problem with Drained Soul, you can be interrupted, feign death, or like any other ability that frees you from the channel. That can be very, very, very difficult to play into, or play with. But I think because of the buffs, we can have like do more damage and ticks faster. May make an effective execute ability if you can remove it. Yizu is getting chomped up by these pets as Varg took a lot of dot damage, but the pets just continue, the pressure continue getting the bites out. That's gonna be Seavarg trying to see if he can swing around Varg, playing Fire Mage this time. Quick breath, Ring of Frost to follow, Combustion at the ready, Varg gonna knock back. Does he have a trinket? Gonna be Meteor coming down, doesn't quite connect with Varg. He's gonna go for the Binding Shot Stone onto Seavarg. Seavarg trying to see if he can reposition. Maybe he can get some big damage. I don't even know how Varg just healed. Varg does have a Warlock Hellstone on the team, so maybe that's what's causing it. Huge damage on the Seavarg, forcing out a what? He forced out a Cauterize with the pets? What? Ring of Fire down for Seavarg, trying to see if he can potentially avoid these pets. The pets are distracted by the mirror images, walking the pets into the fire and the flames. As Varg apparently just got himself the most vicious pets ever. They're absolutely just devouring these casters. Oh my goodness. Nova went to Seavarg, trying to see if he can avoid the pets as best as he can, but also Varg. Yo, these pets are doing... Dude, these pets are actually doing quite a bit of damage. Seavarg does go for a little bit of a heal. Polymorph onto Varg, trying to see if he can dodge the pets. Moving while casting G-Pie. That's actually nutty. With the Meteor to follow, does he have the big damage? That's going to be Feign Death combo by Varg. I think just immune to all that damage. Took a little bit of that Mastery Burn, but for the most part, immune did. He just did a couple more kill commands with these pets around the corner. Maybe get him beefed up. That's going to be Death Shock him as he goes in for the Ice Block. Has to go for a defensive. I am actually so surprised you were able to get Cauterize as early as you did. Still not sure how that happened. Could it be a stun? Seavarg got himself all the time unless you can remove it. Seavarg should be able to recover a little bit of health. He got his pets just kill commanding. And Seavarg is able to catch back up to full health. While Varg taking a bit of damage though. Seavarg is going to go for a freeze on all these pets. If he can get a freeze into Varg as well, he'll be in a fantastic spot. Only one pet frozen? Maybe because the other pet got hit with a... that one pet maybe got hit with a Mastery Burn? Potentially. Varg is definitely going to pull these pets back. Going to be Meteor on the one side. He's just going to have to walk through all this fire. Maybe that'll end up building a little bit more dot, a little bit more Mastery buff for Seavarg. Maybe that's what he's trying to do, or just trying to see if he can kite Varg away, just keep him at bay for a second. Definitely needs himself another setup, another big go, potentially off of a Polymorph. All the time, so he's actually fine dropping down health as long as he doesn't get hit by Trink Shot. Gonna be a blink. Oh, it's over. Actually, I don't even know if that was all the time. I don't think that was all the time. You know what I think that was just now, chat? I don't think it was all the time. I think that was as the one buff down the middle, class side, left-hand side of the class's capstone trait. Towards the middle, that gives you a chance to proc random combustion, randomly can give you a fire blast back, and some other buffs. I forgot what. Degen is going to be up next, trying to go for a big IBM versus Varg, hits him in the prison. Dusty have maybe a potentially big go. Fear to follow, trying to see if he can potentially just back up out of there in case they're just stunned by the pets. Big hunt, blasted out Varg with a Blade Dancer follow, get himself super low. The man literally hit acceleration, and it was gone. Still dotted, he's still melting. The man just might die to dots. Wait. Surviving, recovering, maybe the pet heal. I think you got a pet mastery heal, but the Blade Dance is just going to end up slicing and dicing you. Absolutely taking him out. With Triple's going to be up next, charging out at the DJ immediately, hitting him with a Mortis Wind. Most likely going to be a trinket out of DJ and double stun, actually. It looks like it's going to be double stun. Silence, actually, no stun this time. Immunity by DJ as he dives into that twisting nether. But eventually that's going to fall off with a stun back reverse on Chupa's. Got himself full cooldowns at the ready. Got himself IBF as well as his Demon Hunter. Committing some cooldowns. With Dijon potentially diving into that meta, and there it goes. 5 minutes into the duel. Chupa's is going to have to rotate some more defenses. AMS might actually be pretty big here. AMS does absorb a lot of that Demon Explosion just now, but Dijon still picks up the Demon Soul, which is going to amp up his damage by 20%. Just absolutely carving through Chupa's like a Thanksgiving turkey. which actually is fitting because Thanksgiving is very, very soon. I think Canada already had theirs. Gonna be a trinket for Chill Pills. Try to see if he can back up out of there with a death pack for Chill. Got himself a lot of that health necrotic out. Needs to just wait out. Degen can't really heal himself. Death pack finally falling off. This is where you go for recovery. Is that or just big damage? And I think he may just go for big damage. Got himself full pillar. Trick out of Degen. Trying to see if he can escape the death knight. As the death knight breaks out of the prison, Degen goes with a full AoE stun. I-beam. Oh my goodness. That was anyone's game there. If only got one more obliterated, it would have been over. Into a big Hunter to Leroy, just trying to deny the Demon Hunter, and it got a point. Oh my god, massive burst onto Leroy, just surprisingly crits him. Degen may not be able to survive this combo though. That's gonna be a big hunt and everything. I don't know if Degen was able to shot him out or whatever. I think he's got nothing left though. Nothing, no juice in that tank. No more leech available. Leroy almost got one-shotted. Last try to see if he can get himself on shot. Catch it up to Leroy. Does he have the big burst combo? He may be able to. That's going to be rooted to Leroy. Can't really go anywhere. Looks like he's able to break out of it. Last tried to go for a big setup. I don't know if he was able to do so. Trying to see if he can combo off Leroy. Got himself a big disintegrate into full immunity. If Last can get himself another set of disintegrates and maybe some procs of what's it called? Instructed him? Demon form. That's going to be, I forget what the ability is called now. Eternity Surge. Oh, it catches up to the Invoker, slicing him out with a fell rush. I was trying to say, like, when you have a channel disintegrate ability, that blue channel beam ability, there's a chance you proc this, like, missile blast or eternal surge. I was thinking, like, maybe he would just channel that a couple times and get a couple lucky procs. Maybe that would have been enough. Gonna be a stun to Leroy. No trinket. Does Bone Breaker just break him right there? Oh! Just doesn't give him a chance, and the crowd goes wild. I swear to God, I thought I heard the all the orders go. Oh, Rozak just trying to see if he can take him out. Potentially parry out of Bone Breaker. Has to go for a parry. Every time he parries an attack, he gets a heal. Got himself reflect to reduce some of that damage from the karma. Some of that nature damage needs to be gone and away. Leaping away as soon as the parry is gone. He needs to be very, very careful. The Rozak needs to get a trinket out of him. I don't really know what you're going to do. Do you have a fear at all? I think you may have used it way earlier. Going to be a stun onto Rozak, but I think he's got you right there with Fist of Fury. Taking you out. Oh my God. Oh, that was actually incredible. That's so much damage out of all you boys. Jesus, these demon hunters. That's crazy. Oh my God. Nutty boys. Let's get another going, yeah? Disintegrate can proc scintillation, which is a reduced damage, eternity surge rank 1 and 50% chance. Yeah, that one. That's the one chat I was talking about. Yeah. It depends how you talent yourself, but if you pick up the talent like Silverhawk says, scintillation. Scintillation. No, scintillation. Had it right. Yeah, it's nutty. Need one more. Alright, boys, we're looking for one more over for the team. Last Voker. I think Seabark and Bonebreaker. I think that's what they got. Looking for one of Mazda boys. If y'all want to join up, well, welcome to. Hell yeah. Great overtune, Glass Beta. Yeah, I wonder if Demon Hunter... They recently did nerf Demon Hunter on the survivability. I wonder if they're going to end up doing that, more tuning for the damage. We got literally Zappa Boy out here. Does he want to join up, maybe? Does he potentially want to join in, get some big yellow blast in there? Or Rut Rogue? I like the name Rut Rogue. What kind of ability does he got going on, actually? His subtlety. He's playing into the Dark Brew build. And double deeper strat. Interesting. He's also playing for 2 Shadow Dances. Together with a Seal of Fate. Interesting. I wonder why. Maybe that's better. Potentially. Dinner group. Var. Yo. Var. Yo. Welcome. Hey. Hey. Hell yeah. Sirak left. I'm leading now. Okay, cool. Sirak is gone. So Lath is lead. Gotcha. Let me know if y'all need more, boys. Let me know if y'all need more. And it'll be good to go, yeah? By the way, boys, thank y'all so much for joining these duels. It's super fun hosting these on the beta. Testing all the different class changes, all the different tier sets, all the different things, man. Seeing how classes are performing. It's been very, very enjoyable. And we're ready? Cool. Night King, let me know if you're ready. And we'll be good to go. Because Lath took over. Night King is gone, actually. It's only Leroy that's left. And Leroy's looking for 2 more boys. Yo, if y'all want to join in, boys. Night King is gone. Chilpiz is gone for the night, it looks like. But Leroy has taken over that group. They just need 2 more boys. If y'all want to join up, they have a group listed over in the LFG. You guys are more than welcome to join up. Need more? Yeah. Last time Demon Hunter was meta was Legion. Well, last time Demon Hunter was meta was 4 minutes ago. Get it? Because Metamorphosis is a 4-minute. I'm stopped now. Alright. Wasn't Demon Hunter really good in like at the end of Shadowlands though? Like I feel like they've gotten better, like in terms of team comps. Yeah. Demon Hunter meta season 4, gushing one bro. Oh, BFA season 4, dude. Yeah, BFA they were also really good. They had some of the best like bar power interactions. Yeah, they were really good. I don't know if they were like meta and they were like super competitive for like high-end arena. I think what it comes down to, like for some players, I think what it comes down to is how many rank 1 Demon Hunters were there. Oh no, oh like 2. How many rank 1 rogues there? 20. Okay, yeah, Demon Hunters in meta. I guess it all depends, right? I think because there were some specs that didn't even get rank 1. So I feel like whether it was like, hey, do you have rank 1s? Is this spec able to get to that highest threshold of arena? Is it seeing those games at the highest threshold? I guess it depends how you look at it, but it really comes out to people's opinion on it. I always thought this is why it's so hard to like tell what's meta, what isn't meta, because everybody has a different opinion on it. I feel like it's a lot easier to see in M+ just because you see a lot of the specs over and over and over and over. You know what I mean? I feel like some specs, honestly, can be meta, but just not a lot of people play it because they're not really giving it a proper try. I feel like some people just don't give the specs a real attempt at times. And that's just my personal opinion on it. We're gonna say that 8-3 Omega Bat players didn't take P1 and double DH, definitely not meta, kick W. Oh, I guess that's what it comes down to then, yeah. I guess that's another way of looking at it, because some people do see like, if a Bat player can pick up a certain spec and get really high rankings out of it, even though you play poorly, but then the spec kind of carries you. I guess that also, for some people, that's also seen as the meta. So you see how you get super confusing, like you figure out what is meta, what isn't meta, because everybody got their own different definitions of it. Yeah, I don't know. Like for the longest time, I feel like there's a lot of specs out there that I think are hidden good. That could be meta, it could be popular. For me, meta is usually what's popular. But not a lot of people really give them a chance. Like, Owl the Rogue really became good in the last season, but it started being good even before any kind of pistol shot bots, which didn't benefit it. I felt like, honestly, Owl the Rogue was even good the season before because of the cooldown reduction, but nobody really played the cooldown reduction. But only after, like, changes to subtlety or assassination or whatever, and some initial buffs or outlaw, we're like, wait, Owl the Rogue cooldown reduction? Wait, you just gotta live in defenses forever? Oh, cool. I felt for a while, like, ever since they added a PvP challenge for defense, like, oh, this could be really good. Just not a lot of people played it. But then one person tried it, and like, wait, this is actually really good. Another person tried it. Wait, it's actually really good. Another person tried it. Wait, it's really good. And then short time passes, and then everybody's playing Outlaw. You know what I mean? But it's like what people find good about Outlaw. As someone who plays it all the time, I was like, wait, this was the same like situation last season. What changed? And it could be maybe the comps changed, or maybe the tuning has changed. Or maybe just it was always good, but I honestly think usually it comes down to it was always good. It's just not a lot of people played it, so nobody really knew how good it was, or nobody had high-end played it to really give it a go. And that's one thing, is sometimes there's some specs that are for PvE and PvP that are actually good, that actually could be good, that actually are hidden good. It's just not a lot of people know about it because nobody really gives it a proper try, which is interesting. And it's super fun, like the longer we wait, the longer we play it, especially in terms of the end game, especially after like raids get on farm, when people push into the pluses, and people are trying out wacky stuff. When people really start exploring and trying out wacky stuff, that's where we see a lot of, oh, all of a sudden this spec is on the rise. It's not like they got buffed recently, it's like they've actually been like that the whole entire time, just no one really gave them a proper chance. I always find it fun. I'm okay with it being like this because it's beta, it just has to tune up. Yeah, exactly. At least they're doing a lot of tuning right now, Zaylim. They're doing a lot of tuning as of recently. They've really just kind of crushed Pharaohs into the ground. Oh, no Pharaohs. They did nerf Pharaohs a little bit. They crushed Reds into the ground, I'd say. And hyperbolic, over-exaggerating for sure. But they did give them a lot of nerfs. Like, it was like a full roll of them. Shadow Praise got changed quite a bit in terms of the resource generation with Sanity. Rogues also took pretty hefty nerfs recently. Just got out of left field, but I think it was because we were doing really good in terms of rate setting. Our energy is pretty shot though right now. It feels really weird where we just got no energy. Maybe they want to spec it to haste. They also did take what? They took, is there a rogue out here? No rogue. You're still looking for a +1, by the way, boys. If y'all want to join my, oh, Leroy got 4. Oh, never mind. I was thinking maybe we got 5. My man Leroy, looking for one more. 5V5 1v1 DUELS. If y'all want to join in, boys, more than welcome to. Looking for a +1. Find the group in the LFG, man. Find the groups in LFG. Let me see if I can, DUELS. One group ready. Need +1 for second group, and we good to go. Whisper if interested. We'll do that. I gotta whisper. Ready? Oh wait, what? Okay, apparently we got a group then. Never mind. I literally just be like, "Oh, whisper if interested." Liar! The groups are already ready. I'm so sorry. And I gotta whisper. Oh no. I'll try. Peep legacy raids. They just filled, but the groups will be opening back up in 8 minutes. I'm gonna give him 8 minutes just because it's how long the duels generally last, especially if you got a couple of demon hunter boys in here. Because interacts with also digital CDR challenge digital mastery essential. That could be really good. Yeah. I think demon procs are I don't think demon procs are that broken. Honestly, in one situation, something like isn't important. You're gonna run this in decree over time. Fodder flame. You think for PvE? Definitely. For PvP? Maybe. That'll be interesting to see. Blah, blah, and we got silver. 5. Nice. Let's get you boys in here. Get you some 5V5 1v1 DUELS. Oh, we got a rogue here now with Shinkmaster. What talent I was trying to show you guys. Yeah, they really gutted Alacrity by quite a bit, man. It's weird. Alacrity got gutted by quite a bit. And I just don't know how I feel about it yet. I like people knowing consistent cooldowns and setups. Demon Hunter may get a string of demons. You may not see one. To some degree, yes. Yeah, I feel like Demon Hunters maybe should... That Demon Summon... I don't know. It's such a weird ability. I feel like it can be frustrating to play against. Because sometimes you get a lot of procs of demons, and other times you don't get a lot. I wonder if they can make it more consistent somehow. So it's a bit more predictable. Because it can be very, very, it can be a feels bad moment when you're fighting a demon hunter and they're just constantly getting demons, or they're just constantly healing, even if they're just getting blasted. But it can also be really bad, like if a demon hunter is really trying to get the proc, trying to survive, and just unable to get one either. So add in some sort of consistency, like you'll get a demon every so many cooldowns. Like once you get a demon, like your next Chaos Strike will spawn a demon, and then you get a debuff where you don't get a demon for a while. So to make it more consistent, I feel like would be a little bit better. The Twitch. We got ourselves a Grundy on Holy joining in over. Oh my god, it looks glorious. Over for the team 1. We also got Kurax come back as on Holy as well. Leroy in the back. We got ourselves Rozak going to be first up versus Bonebreaker. Trying to see if he can go for a bit of a Lexubus Bone. Just goes in for full Blaze Storm. Fear into Rozak. Trinkets out of it. Could potentially get hit by a Stormbolt. That's like maybe going to be big damage on the Warrior. Trying to go for a big setup Spear. That's going to be massive, massive crash down. Trying to see if he can fight through Karma. Bury up, and I think Rozak just dies. Oh my god! Oh, trying to go for cannibalize. His bone is just melting right now. With Zoth also over for the team 1. I am actually amazed Bonebreaker was able to survive that. We got Degen on team 2. We got Lath in the back, Var in that Shemansman, and Yeastlock in the Warlock. And it looks like Bone is given a perfect opportunity by Leroy to at least catch up and get himself a little bit of proper healing. Though Bonebreaker's dry on cooldowns right now. Unless he's got mobility. He only got a Stormbolt to really stop Leroy. And if he doesn't latch up a proper Stormbolt on him, it could be a pretty tight spot. Definitely want to get a check out on Leroy and force some cooldowns out of the guy. Oh my god. Stun around the corner as Leroy just gets to connect. Stormbolt. Actually Trinket by Bone. Leaping himself over. Just yeeting himself away. That's going to be a bad situation for him. Trying to catch up a little bit of healing. Got himself a bit of a, what looks like a Skull Break, or a Skull Breaker. Overpower? Lost his smash maybe? I think maybe it was called smash. Trying to get himself a little bit of damage rolling in, but couldn't quite do it. It's so close though. Var trying to see if he can get up next. Massive blast. Oh, Leroy getting blasted twice in a row. I don't even know what healed you there. Got a demon spawning in. This is what VAR trying to see maybe he can get himself some more damage rolling up. Got himself this LA Wolves empowering all elemental damage. Double LE Blast, man. I think he almost was able to get himself like a proper, let's see, almost able to get himself a proper one-shot maybe? This is going to be a VAR. Try to see if he can get around Leroy with a quick imprisoned by the Demon Hunter. With a fear to follow. Does VAR have any more answers here? Does himself the Earth Elemental, bolster his own health. Got himself plenty of healing. Big Hunt is going to get VAR super low. Trying to see if he can just heal through it. Doesn't even pop a wall yet. Going to be another demon joining in. This is what VAR needs to force. Leroy, in order to get low enough on health, going to be a big Ascendance out of VAR. I think just a random proc of Ascendance. And this is where Leroy trying to see if he can back up out of there. He may just have to back up. May have to kill the demon really early. Trying to see if I can avoid LA Blast. I feel like he just took no damage from the LA Blast just now. LA Blast does connect, but I don't know if he had the most amount of value behind it. VAR was able to build up quite a bit of Maelstrom. Standing out more Ghost Rolls in there is going to amp up his damage by quite a lot. One of them is a Nature Wolf, the other is a Fire, so that should be quite a bit of damage too. Especially if he goes from Lightning Bolts, Stormkeeper, potentially goes for that Ascendance. If he gets a lucky proc for it, that'd be fantastic. Got himself as much healing as he can, but actually pressured by Demon Hunter by ton, using a Maelstrom so aggressive to heal himself, unless he's able to top himself off, just fighting through the pressure of a Demon Hunter. Gonna be a quick imprison as he's trying to see if he can back up out of there. VAR actually competing with the Demon Hunter. He's able to match him heal for heal, cooldown for cooldown, damage for damage, utility for utility. He got himself all those totems too. The ground totem at the ready in case he needs it. Gonna be a slow totem immediately. Try to see if he can just spins Leroy in place. Gonna be LA Blaster once. Try to see if he can round the bend and get another LA Blaster as well. Gonna be Leroy. Try to see if he can take down the totem. That's gonna be Lightning Bolt to follow. VAR is gonna get hit by an I-beam, knocking Leroy back, actually interrupting his soul break. Gonna be, oh, mad damage on a Leroy. What was that? Huh? He literally took the boy from half health to 0. DJN gonna be up next. This man's better be ready to prevent Leroy from taking out any more Team 2 boys. Got himself a demon spawning at the right time as DJN tried to go for a little bit of an I-beam, but got imprisoned. Jesus Christ. That is so much damage. Imprisoned to Leroy with a fear to follow. DJN's gonna go for a big hunt. Try to see if he can take him down. Big soul break. This is gonna be a blur by Leroy. And DJN got himself a demon dropping in. As long as he has a demon at the ready, he should be good to go. Leroy backing up out of the, using all the mobility just to bail out. Stunned by Leroy onto DJN, maybe in a tight spot. Big thunder into the trinket. Leroy, oh my god, seeing DJN go in to wipe out the demon that's chasing after him, steal its soul, pick up all that healing. Gonna be a massive I-beam onto Leroy, and Leroy with an immunity to try to see if he can escape. He needs himself another demon proc if he can. He definitely needs a demon proc. Got himself a little bit of Hellstone from Zuth with a Battle Master Trinket, so he got himself defensives. Imprisoned with the DJN. He definitely needs to go for like a big wombo combo to DJN. I don't know what happened with the hunt. That hunt, it looks like it was trying to load up, trying to just amp itself, but then didn't never finish. Stun with the DJN. I think this is where Leroy may have to go for the big hunt. Darkness down, just trying to get himself a little bit of a cover. As he got himself the I-beam, big Metamorphosis, DJN goes in for immunity. Leroy does still get a haunt debuff onto DJN, so he can still go for a lot of healing. Got himself Metamorphosis, DJN maybe in a tight spot, stunned to Leroy, got himself the I-beam with the demon spawning in, definitely needs to slay it, does get to kill it, chasing after Leroy, the man got no help whatsoever. DJN recovered a ton by eating the demon soul, massive pressure, oh! And upset. After we watched Leroy just absolutely wipe the floor with a chamois, who did his very best too. Actually almost one-shot him. He played him so well, matched him, heal for heal, damage for damage, cooldown for cooldown, but at the end, I don't even know what Leroy got as a crit there. And DJN maybe did a bit of that same shenanigans, got himself that lucky crit at the end. It's insane how much more powerful crits are for Demon Hunters. Definitely, if this stays throughout all of beta, if they don't remove that talent, this definitely should be a class that's part of your consideration going forward, chat. Definitely be considering Demon Hunters going forward. Gonna be DJN get hit with a stun, potentially big damage on a Zuth, as DJN looking to get super aggressive, trying to recover as much health as possible with a Metamorphosis, together with a Hunt, full stun, AoE on all these pets. Gonna be a Tyrant with a wall for Zuth, as DJN trying to see if he can back up out of it, creating some line of sight, just trying to run out away from the main Tyrant. This is gonna be another full Felguard. Empowered, summoned up, demon joining in. DJN trying to see if he can slay it, does end up slaying it. That's also going to be able to pick up the demonic soul, able to get himself a little bit of leech, a little bit of damage on the rest of the demons of Zuth, especially as they're stacked up together. All that leech while you're cleaving the demons will be quite valuable. If Zuth has himself any kind of CC for DJN while the demon hunter is low, this would be the perfect time to do it. If you got a mortal strike, maybe an axe to follow, keeping him low health, maybe potentially great here. As DJN got himself, oh my god, so much damage! Just recovering, just leeching all that health away from the guy. Kirak staring at Grundy Unholy. Waiting for that Unholy DK to be up next. Wait, what's your pet? Unholy Death Knight? What's your pet? Blind on a G-Gen? Trying to go for the Army of the Dead? What's your main pet? Got himself a big swarm that's going to be Gargle joining. Fear by D-Gen.
I see who the strongest mortal.
Grundy, I think, didn't even have a pet. Okay, well, that was really, really fast. That man got to get another go, dude. Grundy, you got to come back in. I believe in you. Next time, if you got a pet, I think it's going to be a whole other story. G-Gen tried to see if he could potentially survive Kirax. Got himself full pet stunned up and everything on the G-Gen with the Sun to follow. Doesn't give him a chance. Perfectly clean slice. We got ourselves Lath as well as Yeast, and the last one's left. It's going to be Lath up next. Does Kirax realize that their Boker's got some cheese now? Does he know that they got some cheesy burst? I guess we'll find out. Trying to get aggressive. That's going to be Gargo joining really early. Got himself a grip onto Lath. Lath got himself potentially big damage. Is Kirax ready? Big Eternity Surge to follow him. Going to be AMS. After that big breath, Lath got himself immunity. Just trying to see if he can survive some of the damage. Kirax is going to have to burn through as much runic power as he can. Just try to go for as many death codes as possible. Lath got himself plenty of casting wall on the move. And this is where Kirax trying to get those death calls in. The Gargoyle is doing such a good job staying on Lath. It's going to add on even bonus damage. It's going to be Mages of the Dead around the corner. Stun to Lath. Has a trigger for it. Going to be a root on all the pets. As Lath looking for a bit of recovery. Kirax just needs to get his monstrosity over there and maybe summon up even more pets. Lath just trying to see if he can just cut around the bend. Stunning the Death Knight as well as the pet. Going for a couple of disintegrates where Kirax goes for a self-heal. I think with a more like Hellstone. Nullifying Shroud for Lath. He can still get interrupted, but he's immune to any stuns. Yeah, that's it. Any stuns. Gonna be asleep. Attempt onto Kirax. Couldn't quite do it. Lath has to go for as much self-killing as possible. Try to see if he can catch up as much damage, but it's gonna be Kirax landing an execute on him. I'm actually surprised. And it's like, I think he's playing normal execute. I don't think he's playing like a tier set from like season 4 or season 3 of Shadowlands. That's a proper execute. He's actually playing execute. That's so weird. I guess it does good damage though. Because it does do decent damage, but it's like so difficult to set up on a player. Because you can just kind of tell, like, oh, I got an execute on me, I better heal. If I get myself out of that health threshold, I'll be fine. But maybe those secure try to set it up, execute, then he goes in for burst, put pressure on you, get you low, maybe lock you down, and then hopes that execute crits, and then it just one-shots it like that. Gonna be Yeast going for a Mortal Coil, as it's gonna be a stun lock by the Death Knight, double stun from the pet, as well as the DK stuns onto Yeast. And Kirax is gonna have to rotate the AMS at the right time. Got himself a full Army of the Dead. Yeast could be in big trouble. Does he have mobility? Looking to catch up on as much healing as he can. I think it'll still burn more like Hellstone, but a 28% damage. Kirax goes in for a blind onto Yeast. Got all the pets on him. That's going to be a couple of death quads gripping Yeast around the corner. Looks like the main pet actually dies. It does get that execute. Oh, he actually is just an execute monster right now. Look at that. Hey, Kirax with an execute, man, reaping them souls. Well done, well done. Hell yeah. Alrighty, boys, let's get another one in here, yeah? I want that other DK, man. I want, what was his name? I don't, unless I see him out here. Where's this man's? Where's my man's out here? You gotta get another chance, dude. You gotta get another chance. Grundy, gotta give him another chance, man. Alright, boys, let me know when you're ready. Oh my god. This has been so enjoyable so far, by the way. I've been having fun, chat. I hope you guys have been as well. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful evening tonight, by the way. Tomorrow, chat, I think we'll do some Mythic Plus testing. So get some characters ready. I want to do as much variety testing as I can. There's no way that's Kirax I know of. It may be the Kirax you know of. Modern only. Dalaran, man, what's up, Jojo? Hi to my man. Hope you're having a good one. This replay is a 1 go and it's only like 3-4. If you live it, you're good. It has some counterplay. You think so? Maybe. Why someone Beholder before adding debuffs? Beholder. That's a good question. I talked about the Dark Lair? The Beholder? I have no idea. Hi, Dad. What's up, Patrick? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Gotta get my bill a little tuned. Got clapped. You're good, Grundy. You're good. You're good, my guy. Yeah. Just make sure you get your pet up in the opener if you're playing Unholy. But otherwise, I think you got a pretty decent setup. You should peep what Kirax is running, and we'll try to see if you can replicate his build. Let me see how the groups are doing, boys. Let me know if you guys are ready. Leroy looking for a +1. If you guys want to join in, more than welcome to. Leroy needs one more, boys. If y'all want to join in, get in here. All right, I think I'm gonna advertise. Yeah. I'm gonna go back to advertising. gonna close all these whispers. See if we got a new one. I want to be able to respond. Oh, it just filled. Literally as soon as I advertised, like, hey, we got a group. Never mind, filled. Swear to God, if I get a whisper. Swear to God, Leroy, if you got a whisper. Silver, let me know if you're ready, last. Let me know if you're ready or if you guys need more. We need one. Okay, we do need one. Okay, good. This works out. Uno mas for 5 duels. Uno mas. I'm up. Yo, Amaru, get Amaru in here. Yeah. I'm liking this in Holy DKs, man. I'm liking that we're picking up so many right now. That's awesome. Oh, thank God, man. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, Jesus, chat. Oh, chat. You guys have no idea how much trouble there's been on YouTube recently. Over the last few days. My goodness. So, there's some weird stuff happening with YouTube the other day, man. Submit. Yeah. So some weird stuff has been happening on YouTube over the last few days. Basically, they turned off monetization for all channels. Or you just couldn't get monetization on any video whatsoever. So, not all channels got hit by it. My channel was. It was just very, very weird. And it looks like it's still kind of buggy. But yeah, there's problems with it. I mean, biggest problem with it is the video doesn't make any money if there's no monetization, which is kind of how I pay my bills, you know. But also, it sucks because if your video isn't monetized either, whether you make money or not, it just doesn't get the same reach. So it's like, man, I really want to work on like a big project, but with the monetization, it was like kind of scuffy. Even if I put it out, even if it's all scuffy and bugged, not much you can do about it. And it's a big feels bad situation, but I think they got it enabled and I think it's all working. I'm double checking. Never for refresh, does it say? Okay. Good, it says. Oh my God, bro. Yesterday was such a freak out, man. I was like, oh, what happened? Did I get like in trouble with YouTube? What was going on? Wait, why? I have no idea. Yeah. So it looks like they just fixed it. It's still kind of buggy, but it's back. It's basically like channels that were were given the green light on YouTube with monetization stuff. There's like, so basically have the videos, if you do like YouTube studio thing, so like check your videos, how they're doing, all the performance, all the stats. There's like, here's the video with the thumbnail and the title. Then there's like visibility, is it public or is it private or is it scheduled? How many views, likes, all that stuff. And there's a tab for monetization. And basically there's a tab on monetization which is gone. So it looks like there's still space for it, but that all that just disappeared. So it was like, wait a second, that's not good. So if you want to work on like a big video or something, and there's some people that were like big YouTubers are like, wait, I got a big project. All this happened out of nowhere. I've been sitting on this video for a while. What's happening? I had no idea what was going on. They're like, hey, and worst part was, it wasn't like, oh yeah, we know exactly what's going on. We're trying to fix it for you boys. It just was like, we have no idea. I was like, wait. Are you gonna fix it? We're investigating. And then after a while, it's like, any luck? Did you guys find out what's going on? We're still looking. Huh? It was like, oh, can you look faster? It was like, what's going on? Oh man. It's like, again, it goes even beyond like monetization parts of it. I mean, a lot of people on YouTube do make a living and pay for bills and, you know, pay for food and rent and stuff. Even people that do like as a side gig. But the biggest part is like, you just, even if a video doesn't get a monetization, it just doesn't get that reach at all. So just having it, even if you don't make a penny off of it, just having it there, the difference is massive. So yeah, it was like putting me under stress. I was just like, I was working on stuff and I was working on this and that. I'm like, honestly, for a while I was thinking like, did I do something wrong? Was that an email that I missed? Was that like a 5v5 duel video that I put up and one of the YouTube guys plays like a death knight and I slapped him to BG the other day? Like, what happened, right? Gave me a lot of fright, man. Whew. My goodness. So it looks like that's kind of solved. Maybe at least it was able to. Yeah, I'll figure that out tonight. Oh, but you guys have no idea how much of a relief that is now. The things that bother me, man. The things that bother me. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful evening, by the way. Still, I got this like little blue thing around the corner. What is that? I don't even know what that is. Has it been there in Duels or is it just on this character? Blah blah and Silver Hawk. Sorry boys, it took me so long. But wait, what? Unable to join the queue. What happened? Are we ready? Are we all good? Swapping tunes. Okay. Amaru, give me the best. Burst me, fam. Yo, my man's break. I will probably want to get your another clip of you doing prot one shot. Maybe you're doing a clip of actually break. Could I get your build for like arms and prot one shots? I kind of wanted to make a video maybe going forward on one shots on like some of the recent one shots. You know the Demon Hunters do some crazy stuff, but like I didn't know arms and prot can one shot like that. Pretty cool. You can always be single, be happy. I'll be like that for 30 years, be safe. Yeah, for sure. Although DK is good for 1v1 against all classes, DKs are pretty good. Not amazing against everything, but I'm pretty good. I think they're really fun. I like them a lot. Triples can give you more of an insight though. Last, let me know when you're ready and we'll be good to go. Wait, Last Hunter? You're Last Hunting? Are you survival that thing? Hey, yeah, I don't see a lot of survivals nowadays, man. I want to see how this does. I want to see how you do. Bone breaker? Yeah. Hit me with it. Yeah. Let's go hard here. Ready. 05, ready. Go. Wish you could have moved that really quickly. Shoot. That's fine. That means I can do resources. Personal resources play. I can remove it. Nice. Yeah, we gotta wait for your demo now too, right? Demo shout. But yeah, I'll get you guys queued as soon as I see some more burst. You're all in complete control of the quality of life is on your head. Wait, what's going on? This happened 4 months ago, 5 weeks. Oh, wait. Oh, Patrick, I'm so sorry about it, my guy. I'm so sorry, my man. Yeah, I'm so sorry, my guy. That sucks. Does it hurt, man? Yeah, Patrick, I feel you, man. I'm so sorry that happened. Yeah, my guy, just take some time for yourself. That's all I can really recommend, honestly. Yo, we're always here, my guy. We always got the YouTube vids. We always got the chat. If you ever just want to go, just play a game, chill out about the game, clear your head, and just distract yourself, that's what you're here for, man. We're here to entertain, so this is a place for you to entertain. Do whatever you think is good for your life, man. Take care of yourself, you know what I mean? We're always here for Patrick, though. Always here for a homie. Sorry about it, my guy. I wish I could say more. I really do. That sucks. But my guy, if you ever just need some entertainment, just chill with the boys, play some games, all that good stuff. You know we're here for you. You got homies online, man. You know you do. You know you do. Dal, do a video of you dueling 5v5 1v1 and miss it? Yo, Leo, maybe I should, man. Them Outlanders make me feel kind of spicy, make me want to bust out the piss shot again. You know what I mean? So Corsair, hit me with it. I don't know if he's trying to duel me or what. Is he trying to actually duel me? Yeah. Fade. That. Oh, almost caught him. Yeah. Could Sharpest can one shot, can they? Big mind games? Yeah, I want to see big mind games to go. I want to see how good mind games could do. Alrighty, we're ready. Let me get wait, what? Leroy? Everybody? Wait, is last lead by the way? I think oh, that's why. I need to get you guys need to pass last lead if you can. Please. Please. Is it Bonebreaker that's lead now? Wait, Bonebreaker's lead. Oh, that could work too. Hold on, I can do that. Yeah, we can do that. I need to do not silver. I need to do Icebreaker 5. Here we go. What? You got lose it again? It says I don't have a target. Icebreaker, that's why. Icebreaker. Here we go. Now we're good. Hell yeah, boys. Hell yeah, boys. Are you going to more prot now? Okay. Do it. Do it. If you crit, it'd be big damage. Yo, that's so hard hitting. Return to Prop Warrior, dude. Return to the Glass Dance Warrior, boys. Let's go. Wait, do I go again? Do I queue again? I think I queue again, yeah. Okay, it said we joined queue, but I think we left queue too. Here we go. Sir Kosa, you can join us if you wanna. He's asking 5v5, what's that? Well, let me tell you all about how my homies and I started dueling in WoW. Why did that rhyme? Oh, man. Man, look at the chat being supportive, man. I appreciate seeing this, dude. I appreciate that, man. You know, I feel like everybody been in that, been in one of those situations where it's like, you know what, you just needed some sort of support or someone to like, you know. I feel like everybody, every dude has gone through that kind of situation. We just needed someone to just say something, you know. I love the community we got here, man. I love the positive vibes, man. Alrighty, switch. We got ourselves team one together with Grundy back in here with Gunks joining as a Fury Warrior. Are you a gnome? Potentially. Leroy on the Demon Hunter, Kirax on the Age of DK. And we got Zuth on that Warlock versus Amaru on the Unholy Death Knight. Bonebreaker on their arms. Zijan gonna go out first on his sweet old turtle. We got Lath Hunter as Survival together with Var and then a Enhancement Shamansmith. And is it gonna be Leroy? Oh my god, the Demon Hunters are out first. So one of them is going to end up sniping each other quickly, huh? Both of them are going at each other with all coordinates available, so it's really going to be a chess match. Going to be imprisoned onto Leroy with a Sigil of Fear. Going to be able to dodge it with a Metaverse and still get smacked down by a Hunt as well as a Soul Break. Leroy dropping down a big Darkness, trying to go for a Hunt back at Degen. Degen goes in for immunity. Saving Darkness for a little bit later, but it's going to use that Netherwalk in order to see if it can reconnect with Leroy. Leroy catches him with a Fear as well as an Imprison. Trying to go for a big slaps. Oh my god, that Fear! Dude, the Fear has a chance of breaking. It's not a guaranteed break. That means you can lock him down almost like you stunned him. Amaru gonna be up next. As Unholy got himself the pet. Gonna empower the pet. Make sure the pet is actually attacking Leroy. Some pets sometimes can go on passive. Definitely want to have good pet control. Leroy backing up out of the completely. Amaru wants to charge out. Wants to be able to close the gap. Does get the pet to root him around the corner. Gonna be going in for the big setup. That's gonna be a slow one to Leroy. Maybe gonna get himself full army. Got himself the Gargoyle joining in together with the grippy hand. Potentially gonna go for maybe massive setup. Is he gonna go for maybe Mages of the Dead? I think he's playing the Mages of the Dead build. He is playing Mages of the Dead build. Look at this. Mages is jumping in, man. 3 Mages, 4 Mages, gripping him back in. More Mages, more Mages. Leroy does go down to Amaru. Just absolutely overpowers the Demon Hunter with Zeus charging in. But does Zeus realize he's playing against the pet Master Amaru himself? As Amaru going in with a Death and Decay around the corner. Is this Ari on an ult or something? Amaru playing the same build with Magus. Oh, by the way, Magus has got buffed by like 100% recently. Magus should be even more effective. AMS up for Amaru, getting hit with an axe toss. How much you can really do about it. Death for Trinket, stun onto Zuth. Is going to try to see if he can get himself a full army rolling in. Going to be Zuth getting himself full Tyrant, blind under all these pets. Going to be the Felguard dropping in big damage with a Fell Hammer. Or the Fell Axe. This is going to be a stun into Zuth. Army versus army. Mages versus demons. Which one is going to win? Antimatic zone is down. Amaru trying to see if he can cover a little bit of health. Going to be an interrupt onto Zuth. And Zuth is going to get surrounded by Undead very, very soon. Got himself 1 Mages, 2 Mages, 3 Mages by the looks of it. 4 Mages potentially. Got himself double Felguard onto Amaru. Could be anyone's game. Amaru barely alive. It's going to go for a slow into Zuth. Letting the pets do work. This is going to be Demon Doggers charging in. Those jet bites could be very, very deadly. Try to see maybe we can just AMS through this. That AMS is actually going to help him a lot. The only thing that can hit him is physical damage. So the Wrathguard better pick up some speed. Unless Zuth goes falling over the edge. Oh my god. He actually does win it out. That Dread Bite at the end does do him in. Just had to wait out the AMS for a second, and Var is just not gonna let the boy go anywhere. He's just like, you know what, you're done. You're done. Mortical, one of the best, is trying to see if he can catch a little bit of healing. Var's just gonna have to do him dirty, I think. Just gonna have to. Ele Blast doesn't kill. Second Blast does it. I'm surprised that first Ele Blast didn't kill. Maybe he had a defensive going in. Potentially. Gonna be maybe Grundy? It looks like it may be one of the blade classes at this point. So Var's gonna have to fight them. Maybe Grundy up next. I think maybe Grundy's trying to figure out who's up next. Gunk's waiting his turn. Kirax is kind of waiting for Grundy. And it's just messing around. I think it is going to be Grundy up next. Got himself the little pet combo. Var getting yoinked out in the open with the pet stun and the stun follow with strangling. Lightning the last one to Grundy. Does IBF out of it. And it's going to get himself a full Army of the Dead joining in. Var trying to see if he can go for a full wall battle master circuit potentially. Big blasters onto Grundy. Thunder to follow. Trying to see if he can maybe take him out. Going to be a war stop for a second. But Grundy super low in health. May need to pop some defensive cooldowns. Potentially maybe looking at an AMS or maybe even death pack. Looking for a lot of recovery from Var. Got himself the big grippy hand as Var looking to maybe scout away from him. And that's going to be Grundy catching up a lot of healing. AMS, death pack, everything is up. It actually recovered a lot of healing too. Use a Warlock Hellstorm from Grundy to bypass the death pack. Big damage out of Var. I don't even know what happened. Big burst out of that man. What is going on? Wait a second. Whoa, what is that? Chat. Oh my god. Another Alien Blast is Grundy trying to give himself a bit of recovery. Gonna be a full stun onto Var, dropping down the big dome, but he's gonna knock him out of the dome. Does he have enough? Oh my god, Var. Just leaping over to him, just pranced over to him and blasting him out. Kirax up next. Can Var fight from one death knight to the next? The Army of the Dead, stun to Var, has a Lassa. Man needs Maelstrom. Mans needs some Maelstrom, but that's gonna take it down. Man, that is tough. Bonebreaker up next. He got everything rolling into this one. Kirax on a retreat, trying to see if he could back up out of there. He knows that Bonebreaker got some burst. He knows that Warrior got something. Gonna be blind? Reflected back at Death Goal. Gonna be Gargoyle jumping in. Stormbolt, stunning Kirax in place. Is gonna try to see if he can waddle out of there. He's trying to walk away from Bonebreaker. Got himself the Blaze Storm. Got himself the most amount of damage versus Kirax. Massive Skullbreaker into a charge. Does he have the big execute? Kirax catching up a lot of healing. I think Warlock House some parries up. Bonebreaker needs to turn around and get parries off of that Ghoul. If you get parried by a Ghoul, you can get a lot of healing. There he goes. Parrying Ghoul gives you a ton of healing, because if you can't catch Kirax, at least parry someone that can't auto-attack you. Shrink it out of Bonebreaker, getting Kirax super low. If he gets that fatty execute, I think he might have been able to stack up quite a bit of bursts. Gonna be a Stormbolt for a second. Bonebreaker at no damage whatsoever, no health, and does get executed. Oh no! Kirax with the upset. With that execute, his last haunted charges out. Kirax is still super low. Maybe could be in the kill shot range. Does shock him. Does have AMS for it. Gonna be a stun. Lath is gonna go for explosive shot. Just needs a little bit more physical damage takedown. Kirax is gonna take that AMS, get whatever runic power off of it he can, and then start recovering health off of Lath Hunter. Blind onto the Hunter, does go for the trinket. If Kirax is a stun, maybe he could do something here. Lath is gonna be able to take him out. Damn. With Gungs getting up next, Fury Warrior charging out. Lath looks like he got himself a disengage in order to keep himself moving. Gung sleeping right over, trying to get a slow one to Lath Hunter. Gonna be a quick scatter shot. Dude, Survival Hunters with scatter shot is gonna be so good. That's gonna be Gung's attempting to get a spear onto Lath. Doesn't quite connect. Is gonna go for Stormbolt though. Trying to get some big damage of his own. Maybe massive pressure, massive potential. I think that's the one spec we haven't really seen a lot of these duels is the Fury Warrior. I think maybe in the first week we've seen a couple, but not a lot. Lath's gonna go for a harpoon, freezing chop at Gungs, but it looks like the dots are still rolling on him. Gungs does burn a trick and aid the way. It's gonna go for a bit of a frenzied region. Lath super low in health, maybe in a tight spot. I think the Warrior got him. Oh my god, Gungs actually does end up taking it. Well done. Well done, well done. Kirax with 2, Var with 2, absolutely just dropping a big blast of these boys. Let's go. Let's get another one going, man, yeah? Let's get another one up and running. Have we got groups? Let's do at least uno mas, boys. At least uno mas. Hell yeah. Loving these duels, by the way, boys. This has been super fun. Enjoying these a ton. Oh, man. Let's go, boys. 80 Priest Maids in here, maybe. In the chat, maybe there'll be some. Maybe some, but I'm not sure. Ready? My man's ready. Bonebreaker? Top me tunes. Wait, just now? Again? Or is that for an old message? You want more? Okay. So my man Bonebreaker, Uno Mas. Who wants to join in? Is it maybe SSD, SDDD guy? Salu, Carcosa maybe, potentially? Maybe we can get a Dragon Drop. I like the Dragon Drop name. I think it's so good. Dragon Drop. Happy as hell. I just killed OS 2D and dropped set hands. Done VOA before and got set legs. Man, probably more gear than Warrior now. Sag. Yo, I gotta get some leveling done on Classic, man. Uno boss? Yeah. We need one more, boys. If y'all want to join in, I don't know if they has a group. Oh my god, that big Mind Games is huge. That Mind Games just slaps so hard. Man, I want to try to see. I need like a Shadow Priest main to one-shot me. That's what I really need. Is just collect some one-shot footage. I think it'll be super fun. That's what I really need. I think we got a lot, like Prop Warrior, Arms Warrior. We got the Evokers doing a lot of one-shots too. I need like a can Archimages one-shot still? I guess it still can with a what's it? The no more Priest can one-shot anymore. You don't think so? Didn't nerf him too much? I know. I mean, I think I just need a lot of Versa Mastery, and then you're just hoping for a fatty crit. Yeah, go not maybe full eruption, right? Full Void Eruption. Wait, would Void Eruption be better, or would it be better to go for Dark Ascension? I'm not sure which one. Survival Hunters I don't think can one-shot, but they can do definitely a lot of sustained pressure. I don't think they'll be able to one-shot as much. But I think they've never really been able to one-shot, have they? I think that one time when the tier so was bugged, but that's about it. Going Fear for fun? Go for it. We need to know Mods boys. Is the group listed? Yeah, if you release your group, you should be pretty good, my guy. They'll be able to one-shot, I think. Yeah, Survival, at some point it was with the tier set, and you had Zappy, actually. Hold on. I didn't mean to invite you. Hey, Zappy. Did you just get a 5th? Did you just get a 5th? I was about to invite Zappy. This man expressed interest in it, and so far he hasn't been able to play at all. Wait, you guys actually ready? Ready? Wait, I was about to say, hey. Okay, so you guys are ready. I'll let Lad burst me and we'll get another going. That works out for me, man. I was just really sad. Poor guy. Wait, BM? So BM has to go for like a big, yeah, kill commands. I think it has to be like a kill command build. Damn, it was a just invite. I'm sorry, Zappy. It's all good, it's all good, it's all good. People just invited their homies, and I'm perfectly fine with that. I like playing with homies anyway. But yeah, poor Zappy, man. I do feel bad for that guy. You wanna try Shadowplay Sword? Yeah, it's gonna be really good, Mike. That's gonna be a good one. Gideon, what DMC music are you using for site? What DMC music are you using for site? Dark Muller, I'm not using a DMCS songs at all. I've been using a lot of my music is NCS stuff. Like this is the duels mix we listen to on a regular when we host our 5V5 1v1 duels. If you want to listen to that one, man, I try to update it with the best songs I can. Usually stuff that I like. Yeah, Warlock. Oh, Pog. I think his first one. Shadowbase I heard is going to be very high in ranks, but I am a priest of Holy Disc. I think you'll like Holy Disc too. I wonder how they'll do the suspension. I think that'll be pretty good. Since I gotta try some Disc Priest and Holy Priest Mythic Pluses. I was very excited with this Priest. I gotta give it another go. Maybe they got the nerf recently. The last time I played it, there's a Shadow build, there's a Penance build, and all of them look really good. I'm very excited. I think the Penance build potentially could be one of the better builds. It's all looking really good though. Last time I played it, man. I think I may like it a lot. Hitting people harder than 60 falling out of the sky. Dude, it's hilarious. I think it's hilarious that you're following like, oh, if you're just dropping them, Goomba stop them. That'll do it. Switch. We got ourselves Q-Rax going to be first up over for the team 1. It looks like Amaru is going to meet him. They got the 2 necromancers, I want to say. One summons a full entire army, while the other focuses on the mages of the dead, dropping down AMZs. Amaru playing a bit defensive. Q-Rax popping IBF a little bit earlier. Let's try to see if he can range out Amaru. Amaru needs to close the gap and get a couple of those apocalypses. He wants to summon up a full army. There goes Q-Rax with his full set of undeads. It's also going to be Ghoul for Ghoul, Gargle for Gargle. Amaru tried to get himself a full army of the Mages of the Dead. Got himself a bit of a death pack. Q-Rax got himself defenses. Amaru had no help whatsoever. Could potentially be in the execute range. I think it could be over. It doesn't have taken him out. As he focusing on summoning as many Mages as possible, playing the Apocalypse build. But Q-Rax with the one set, one big army, Deathcore build, apparently was able to dominate and got extremely low on health. They're barely living. He needs some kind of a heal with Bone Breaker. Barely give him a chance with a stun as the man went in for a Fury. Gonna be the pet empowered, going in for full rampage as Bone is gonna have to focus down on pet for a while. Looks like he may just build up resources off that thing. Trying to see if he can catch up to Q-Rax. If he can somehow do it, he may just be able to eliminate him. Q-Rax doesn't want to go out of the fight just yet. You just let him hang out and play with the pet. But Bonebreak is able to get a little bit of resource, a little bit of rage, plenty of healing. Got even recklessness off that pet. And I think Q-Rax is gonna have to summon a new one. Did he sacrifice the main pet, or did that thing just die? Because if Q-Rax got that sacrifice, then at least he got some healing. If not, then I don't know. You better be careful. Q-Rex, you just gotta send his pet out in the open. But that thing's gonna die eventually. And then you're kind of gonna be locked out with your pants down. Number pet? Q-Rex, I think, might be in a tight spot. Stun into bone. I think he's trying to see if he potentially can get a trinket off of the guy. It looks like maybe we're just waiting out to get some Warlock Hellstone. Normal pet. Actually, what's the cooldown on the ghoul? What is the cooldown on that goal? Gonna be Bone Breaker, trying to see if he can spear down Q-Rex, unable to do it. Q-Rex extremely low on health, Stormbolt to follow in that execute range. Could potentially go down, trying to see if he can fire through the warrior though, as the warrior's berserking on him. Got himself yet into the charge. Big defensive by the warrior. Q-Rex escapes with barely any health whatsoever. Got himself Lichborn in order to get a couple of death claws in order to heal himself up to full. Bone Breaker, trying to see if he closes the gap. Somehow, someway, Q-Rex is still alive and still kicking. As Bone Breaker is focusing down on the ghost since he can't catch the Death Knight. I am very, very surprised Q-Rex is this mobile. What is this summoning of ghosts? How often can you summon him? Every 30 seconds? Is that what's going on? You're just keeping him around. Gonna be diseases onto Bone Breaker as they stun one another. Q-Rex has escaped the stun a little bit earlier though. Chain of Ice into Bone. Got him sped, all empowered. Does he have any more armies of the dead that he can summon up to his aid though? AMS is up in case Bone Breaker got any magic damage, but I don't think he got a lot though. Gonna be full execute, just slamming right to Q-Rex. Got him some death back. Bone Breaker could be in tight spot. Is there an execute on him? The man needs some healing immediately. He may not have a lot of ways to heal himself up. Blind right after. Does Q-Rex just put an execute on him? Bone had no health unless he just had to dots. Diseases. Oh, the execute does come through. Q-Rex with the execute play. I think it literally hit him with a blind, put an execute, and just AFK'd. As long as the man can't heal beyond like 30% health, he is gonna go down. Garce. I'm calling Garce. This is gonna be up next. Big Casable with an Infernal down, opening up a couple of those chairs and portals into the time and space, and then twisting Nether. As Garce trying to see if he can now find a bit of an angle versus Q-Rex. Q-Rex got him some diseases. Looks like he's focusing on the. Looks like he's focusing on the demonic pets. He eats a portal. I'm just gonna have to heal right through it, generating quite a little bit of resources off that Infernal. And if Garce is careful, he should realize that his main pet, the Incubus, is down for the count, which means Q-Rex is just opening himself up just to run in there, getting hit with a Casbolt from the portal. Looks like the damage of this portal has got toned down by quite a bit as of recently, but it's gonna be made so that they're jumping in. Garce trying to see if he can maybe give himself another pet. Mortical onto Q-Rex. He's got to set him with a blind. Full summons of pets are up in, and Garce could be in tight spot. Does go for a wall, open up even more portals. Big Casbolt, but then able to protect the Q-Rex. And Q-Rex is gonna go, I think, behind the pillar to start to see if he can line aside Garce if he can. Does he have him in the execute range? Potentially, I think that's what he's trying to do. Try to put an execute on the guy, keeping the pets over there. A couple of death calls. Execute comes through, doesn't kill him, but Q-Rex is going to be able to take him down with a death call or two. With Lath Hunter going to be up next. Try to see if he can get in there. And your name, I can't really make a joke except for maybe like lather this boy up, give him a nice bath. But how do I kind of make it like a 100 joke? Bathe him in death chakrams? I don't know. But Laz is going to back up out of there. The sustained playstyle of Laz could potentially be good, especially if he can get away from Q-Rex, because he does have that range. Q-Rex trying to see if he can go and keep him close. Chain of Ice, got himself Dust Advance so he can't be stopped, can't be slowed. And Laz is trying to see if he can somehow break away from Q-Rex for just a second. Chain of Ice and grips are just going to be so deadly. The pet is on him, so Laz could potentially be stunned and rooted by the pet. Blind as Laz try to get out of there. I think maybe it's going to be an execute onto Laz, potentially getting him low enough. Q-Rex could maybe get Laz at the execute range. He's going to go for Turtle before his cell drops low enough. And Q-Rex back it up out of there for a second. If Laz got any more pressure, any more sustained damage afterwards, he could be potentially in a decent spot if he got anything after this. This is going to go for Feign Death for a second. Army that I join in. This is where Laz may want to duck and cover behind the pillar. Going to be Q-Rex dropping him out in the open. That's going to be Laz with no help whatsoever. Does he have an execute on him? Going to be the pet giving him a bit of a sack, but the goes and chase it after him. I think there may have been yet another execute. Var, last one left, needs to find a way to take down Q-Rex. The man got AMS, gonna be Ghost Raptors in as soon, or Ghost Wolf rather, as soon as he got the big LA Blast. As soon as the AMS is down. One LA Blast, is it gonna be a second one? Loading it up, building up as a maelstrom for it. Is it gonna be able to do it? Potentially Q-Rex, who actually trying to see if he can turn it around. Big LA Blast, trying to see if he can fight right through it. Death Strikes are flowing for this Death Knight, trying to fight through this Shaman's Onslaught with the pet. Yet another LA Blast, he goes in for the blind with the Root into Var, as Q-Rex finds himself at 0 health whatsoever. Needs some form of recovery. He just has to wait for a little bit. I don't know if it's a Battle Master that's keeping him alive here by a little. Got himself the Gargo with a slow into Var. Needs to avoid the next LA Blast. Has an AMS for the next one though. He could AMS this. Walking in, AMS, looking for those death strikes. Vard's gonna have to wait it out. Got him some Ghost Raptors in order to build up a little bit of Maelstrom. Gonna be a stun by the main pet, but Vard's starting to see if he can punt it backwards. And Kirax eating a big alien blast, needs death strikes immediately. Vard trying to see if he can finish the job, but it's not getting the procs he needs. Stunned by Kirax into a full stun to Vard. Kirax had no health, alien blast. Oh my goodness! Vard does survive it. Not only does survives it, but he's able to continue the pressure, keep the pressure going with Kirax and taking him out. Gung's gonna use that gnomish ratio to break out of that root. Yo, for Vard, that root's actually super helpful because you can just put them in a root and just get away. That Earthbind, Earthgrab Totem, I think it actually stand quite a bit of damage before it breaks. Like dots in particular, doesn't it? Gung's trying to see if he can get a fatty execute onto Var. Var is looking for that Maelstrom, going for Ellie Blast, but I think it was maybe out of mana. And Gungs does burn the defensive just to keep the pressure rolling in. My goodness, Kirax, that was almost a 1v5, bro. Yo, Unholy Death Knights are looking brutal. And this man is playing, what kind of ability is he even playing? I think he's playing like a dot build maybe. Disease, Gargle, full set of normal pets, execute build. Definitely trying to see if he can execute these boys. Get them low enough and let the execute do the job. I love it. I love seeing it. Do we have more boys still? Can we go one more again, boys? One of us? Because they're really fun. Only Kirax really get to play. And the gnome is warrior. Hey, pillar humping so much. Sometimes you have to die behind the pillar. Like, it's a question of like, okay, so if I sit behind the pillar and avoid their cooldowns, I don't die. But if I walk outside without any cooldowns, without any ways to prevent the damage, I die. So when you have the choice of like one or the other, the pillar seems like a lot more of a, one more, let's go. Onomas, we just need Onomas for my man, Leroy, and it'll be good to go, yeah? Did I send one more, like you need one more person, or you want to go one more duel? Because I just got 5. Because if you look for more, I can advertise out here. Maybe we could get Bushman here. What is it? Bush? Get the Bush guy? Axes? It looks like swords. What kind of ability you got? So you're running, keeping it rolling. I think Summarily Dispatch is going to be really good. You know what Summarily Dispatch is going to be really good with? One of these and one of these. And that may be actually be the build to run. Yeah, I don't know. That may be the build to run, honestly. Oh my god. Yo, do we have a +1? Yeah, +1. Yeah, we got 5. Let's go. Hey, Bo. Alright. Looks like you guys got 5 minutes, unless it's somebody DC'd. Unless it is somebody DC'd. But it looks like you guys have a 5. Gotta go? Yes, there is a group in Raids Legacy. They are looking for a +1 more. I'm telling them my man Leroy can get you in if you send up. Yeah, so you got one. You got Sarkosa trying to join in. But this guy's really good. Yeah, I think, chat, we could agree both, right? One hand, yeah, I'm not a big fan of like pillar humping. I'm also not a fan of rogue staying in stealth until the cooldowns are up. Or I'm not really a fan of a class that's like putting a slow and just kiting forever or whatever. I'm also not a big fan of like tanks in PvP that much, especially if it's an attrition game. Yeah, I feel like we can all agree. There's definitely certain things of like, from a viewer perspective, like some plays are just like not as exciting. But that's not really a problem of like the players themselves. They're just playing how the classes are designed. Blah blah blah. I got, oh, we need 2 more. What we got? Sarkosa trying to join. And maybe Zappy Boy wants in. We get maybe Zappy Boy in here. Let me know, Leroy, if you are having trouble inviting people in. I could join your group and help you invite. Let me know if you need assistance, because this guy wants to join in. So you're not a fan of basic PvP gameplay? Well, I can tell you what I'm a fan of. I'm a fan of clutch moments. I'm a fan of amazing plays. I'm a fan of mind games. I'm a fan of outplaying your enemy. I'm a fan of classes that are able to play the off-meta builds or off-meta talents or something unusual and make it work. I'm a big fan of surprises in the arena. I'm a big fan of players breaking out of the meta mold and doing something different, something new. I can tell you things that I like and things that I don't, things that I like. I think that'll be more effective than telling things I don't like, you know? Just from a viewer perspective, right? Like when I'm actually playing arenas and I'm pushing rating or whatever, I understand that some enemies are going to end up playing around the pillar. That's just part of the game, right? To me, it doesn't really bother me. But from a viewer perspective, one of those is more entertaining to watch, and the other one is not as entertaining to watch. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean like if I just don't find that thing entertaining to watch particularly, doesn't mean that I hate the game altogether. You know? There's a two ways of experiencing the game. One is as a player when you're pushing rating and climbing arenas and facing different compositions. And the other is like watching the duel specifically, watching for the entertainment factor. You know? Like it's like watching an esport or watching somebody else play something competitive. There's definitely an entertainment factor for it. And I guess the duels kind of try to blend the two. I try to blend the excitement, the fun parts, the good stuff, but also it's part of the game, and sometimes you're gonna have like those downtimes or certain classes play in a specific way. And I think it's perfectly fine to just be like, you know what, I like playing WoW, I like the PvP. Watching the duels, sometimes I feel like maybe certain gameplay variations like a rogue thing and stuff forever until the cooldowns are up, and then just sap it all day. That can be less entertaining to watch at times, but like you can still enjoy the game itself, right? You can still, yeah. I feel like those two don't have to be mutually exclusive. We're ready, gotcha. Gotta get you in here. And the other one is gonna be Ice Breaker with a Y. Got us in, boys. I think this could potentially be the last duel of the night. So give it your best shot, boys. Give it your best shot tonight. We'll see if we do more. Maybe we'll do more, but I'm thinking we've been playing for a while. We've been streaming for a while here, and I may need to get some food and some video stuff. Now the whole monetization thing might have been fixed. Because I've been sitting on a couple of projects that I want to cover and I want to work on, and tonight may be the night, man. Maybe the night I grind until like 7 in the morning. You think I'm like, oh, Dal, you're exaggerating. What a hard work. 7 in the morning. You mean that's like when you wake up? I'm like, no, that's when I go to bed. Oh, just caffeinated AF, boys. That's all you need. More motivated, honestly, though. I'm motivated. It feels like I just been falling into like that whole editing thing where I get some editing stuff that I'm like, oh, you know what? If I get this clip right here, that'd be so perfect. Oh, if I do this like that, it'll be perfect. Oh, if I get this right angle, like this camera pan, have the character do something specific, that'll look better. And then I just keep trying to add it. And then I also fell into like there was like a little 1 month where I was trying to make sure the audio was like perfect. But I feel like I find myself like, for me, it's never going to be perfect. So I've been trying to cut back on that. And I've found out that at least I'm going to bed at 5 in the morning rather than 7. So I've been helping out a lot. So Twitch, Evoker seems like an incomplete class. It takes a creation. We don't have an Evoker here, but I wish you were there for earlier games where we did have Evokers. It's going to be Lath over on the Team 2. It looks like there's only 4 people for Team 2. Hopefully they got a 5th loading. Lath looking like a distinguished gentleman with those glasses, by the way. At the same time, it looks like a battle-hardened hunter. But at the same time, it's kind of like a Winston mix. It kind of has like Winston, like, distinguished gentleman, but also a wild hunter, if he needs to be. Gonna be latch on to see if he can get a charge towards Leroy. I don't really know if he's running I don't know what kind of ability he's running. If he's running Spearhead or maybe Coordinated Assault. He may be running one or the other. Trying to go for a big explosive. Big damage to Leroy. Leroy actually does dip in so low. What just happened? Leroy, what happened to your health? Does get himself into invulnerability. It looks like he does slay the pet for Lath. Lath may just have to trinket a turtle, summon himself a full new pet. He may be in a bit tight spot. That's gonna be full fear with a hunt. Big damage, does get himself a turtle. Last second is gonna have to get himself a new pet. Doesn't realize that he doesn't have a pet. Oh my god, is that turtle gonna last long enough? This is gonna be an interrupt. Oh no. Does get a scatter. Oh, this may be tough. Feign death for a second. Oh, I think he realized the last second that the pet is gone. Bonebreaker gonna be up next. Did I try to Stormbolt him? Spear onto Leroy. Does he have any outs? He's gonna go for a stun onto Bonebreaker. Got him some darkness. Is it gonna cover him? Gonna be a fear off top of it. Bonebreaker trying to see maybe get himself a big charge potentially. He may decide to go into the darkness. Leroy backing up out of there. Gonna be Blaze Storm. Charge it again. Does Bonebreaker get to come back? Oh, big execute and cannibalizing the boy. He was literally slaying him and then just start feasting on him immediately. Feinda gonna be up next as a Feral. Parry up for Bonebreaker before the Feral can go for that big bite to secure himself a good opener. And it's gonna be some bleeds on the Feinda. Looks like Bonebreaker got bleeds of his own. Not only is the Feral looking to get a couple of ribs, couple of thrashes in there, but it's gonna be Bonebreaker also going in for some Rends and a Dragon's Roar potentially. maybe the Mortal Strike. Gonna be a quick charge towards the Feral Druid as Bone is looking for a bit of recovery. While he has dots on him, I don't think Feint is gonna let him get a proper reset. Bonebreaker needs to let these dots fall off and then maybe go for second wind. That's the only way he really stops Feint from attacking him. Needs something for it. It's gonna pick up a little bit of health. Main to go for offense here. It's gonna go for a leap into a charge towards Feint. Does he have any more damage? Gonna be Feint to back it up out of there. Keeping the bleeds rolling to Bonebreaker. The man may just be dead unless he gets himself Battlemaster Trinket. I think it's over. That is unfortunate, man. That is unfortunate. Amaru trying not to let the Feral Druid escape. I think he's going to set himself up another army of wizards. He's literally going to get the whole entire Hogwarts out of here. Oh my goodness, boys. Bash by Feint before Amaru can get himself a proper setup. There goes a full army. This is going to get himself back-to-back apocalypses. He may not even need those wizards. He may need those maguses. I think he's just going to end up crushing him with just the ability of apocalypse alone. I think someone threw wizards with him. Is it going to be one of the casters here next? Oh, Adelia? Potentially a marksman hunter? Looks like Adela is going to be up next. It's like Adele, but Adela. I like it. Got himself the MM. Looks like a non-pet build, so it's going to be just the hunter by themselves. Trying to see if they can find a good angle. Amaru not hanging out anywhere near the pillar. Ooh, but their position action was pretty good for him. It's going to go behind the pillar. Rapid fire is going to attach onto him with a double tap. As Adelia got quite a bit of damage together with the True Shot Aura. Could go for a bunch of aim shots back to back. Amaru looking to get himself full army of the dead. Had to sacrifice his pet and summon a new one. Big grippy hand towards Adelia. Maybe look at a turtle shell. Knock back into Amaru. Rapid fire to follow. Is going to go for feign death. Main to go for full defenses here. Big defense into a turtle as Amaru just going to build up himself a full entire army of mages. And Adelia, as soon as the turtle shell is gone, that gargle and the mages may just drop you down. Wailing Arrow, trying to see if he can get some CC. The Gargoyle's still on you, continue to attack him. Magus is getting himself an angle. Adela trying to get some rapid fire onto Amaru, but the pets do take you down. With Zuth gonna be up next from one pet class into the next. Zuth gonna try to see if he can burst Amaru. AMS as well as AMZ is going to be huge for Amaru. If you can utilize him at the right time, it's going to be a great spot. Going to be Axe tosses trying to dissipate away from Zeus. Get hit with a blind as Amaru going to just empower his pet. Going to be the Axe right next to him. Maybe to pop some big defenses here. Is going to go for an AMS. At least he's immune to CC. He needs to get himself a bunch of Maguses. Honestly, I think he needs to get Maguses and let his pets attack Zeus. That's what I think he's going to do. As Amaru just doesn't really have a lot to work with. Does go for a pet stun for a second. Maybe he can go for a Grippy. Is going to try to see if he can duck away and behind the pillar, away from all those pets. Zuth get a barrage blows. Magus does go for the soul burn Hellstone as Amaru trying to see if he can avoid these pets as best as possible, avoiding the turn like the plague. He got himself the IBF, trying to get more pets up and running. Trying to get some cast off. May need that AMZ. Potentially may just need an AMZ here. Need some recovery. Anything you can. That's going to be a lot of physical damage that he's got to try to avoid. Dash Strike is the only thing that's keeping him alive. Zuth just needs to wait out until his best take him down. Could be anyone's game at this point. And Zuth, oh my god, barely surviving it. Oh man, and Var just not gonna let him out of sight at all. Zuth does end up going for a Mortal Coil on one of those pets. Var is just waiting until he gets full Maelstrom. He just got an Air Blast for the boy. That's all he gotta do. He's literally just waiting. Oh, do you see it? I think he's just waiting. But what are you waiting on? Maybe trapping his team. Maybe he's not confident. It was like, watch out, boys. I'm going to just end this man's whole career. Got him hit with a big blast. Var trying to get himself a little bit of survivability. And Zuth looks like he's going to be able to retreat unless he get himself a big defensive CC. Going to be a root totem around the corner. Trying to see if he can whack Var with his staff. Going to be Ellie Blast 1, Lightning Bolt right after her. And Var does end up taking him out. Man, there's so much burst. That is a ton of damage. Carcosa is going to be up next as a Shadow Priest. We'll see how you do. Shadow Priest versus a Shaman. Both these classes actually have quite a lot of self-survivability. Mindful Insanity really early as Carcosa just got full dots. And it's going to go for that Scythe and Shadow Crash onto Var. I think onto the pets as well. Mind gets to follow. Var gets hit pretty big. I think he's just done. Silence to follow. Yeah, Var just gotta let it happen at the end. Maybe he's lagging. Maybe something happened. Or maybe he was like, you know what? I didn't ground totem. It's over. Maybe that's what might have happened. But does go down with Amaru saying I think what looked like 2. Let's go back and look. But then Death Knights though, boys. Demon Hunter 2. Bonebreaker actually did come out on top as well. I was surprised. Wait. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Or maybe I'm confusing 2 games. It could be I'm confusing more than 1 game. But that's well done. Do we do more or are we done, skip boys? Do we have groups? because I enjoy these. Even the small duels, I just gotta put them together. Even these shorter duels, I just throw them together. The ones that are not 8 minutes, I throw them together to make me send them between 8 to 10 to 12, just to get more excitement onto the screen. My brother, good day to you, sir. I played some VPE, Viper Venom, MMBM Hunter on PTR today, and I kind of really don't like it, sadly. Any DPS, which is really cool in your opinion. Hey, how you doing by this, Alan? DPS that are cool on PTR. I would try Shadow Priest. They feel really good to play right now. I tried Death Knight on Holy, play the disease build with the Death Coil spam. Basically take anything above your diseases, plus your Death Coils, and maybe amplify your pet. Arcane Mage is incredibly fun. Arms Warrior and Fury Warrior are really good. Rogues have just lost a little bit of energy regen, but I think they still should be pretty powerful. Demon Hunter, if you're not sure. Definitely Demon Hunter. Shamans, enhancements in particular. Ellie's good too, whichever your preference. Windwalker Monk, Mysterio Monk, Death Priest. I've been naming a lot of DPS, I'm not really naming a lot of healers. Feral Druid, too. Those are some of the classes I would recommend for you to try if you've been playing PTR. These are the classes that are doing pretty okay-ish at the very beginning of PTR. Like, you can actually get a lot of your points and make a build. Basically everything else. No, I'm just trying to give you things that I was kind of going off of my head. What feels good in early PTR? Because some specs and classes really open up once you hit level 70. Like Frost Death Knight really opens up once you hit 70. You get a couple of towns that end up making the builds. Dude, look at this guy. Look at this Evoker, man, flying around. That's so fun. Looking for one more? I was just full. Awesome, awesome. Trying to get Unamas boys for my man, blah, blah. We'll give you guys like 5-10 minutes or so. If we don't get full team, then we'll probably call it there. But if you do get all 5, then we'll play. Demon Lock, that's another good one, yeah. That's another good one. What about Monk? I named Monk Windwalker Mistweaver. But I didn't really need... I definitely would say Mistweaver if you were doing healers. I would just name DPS. Definitely Monk in there, yeah. Copied my weak aura from retail. Yeah. Had Infinite Center copied. Yeah, so weak auras and stuff like that may not work properly. So if you're trying to copy weak auras, they may not work. If you want to test Yeast, you want to test on me, man. If you want to test some stuff, you test it on me. I'm as good of a trained dumb as they come. No touch though. No touchy. No touch. Ready? Yeah, boys. Let's get all y'all in here, yeah? Decide DPS on a healer or Overwatch placements needed to both but indecisive. Decide DPS or healer for Overwatch placements. Isn't healer going to be easier queues? I think healer is going to be faster queues, isn't it? You can do a healer. Is there an easy one? Or, I don't even know. I say do DPS, man. I say, you know what DPS I always liked from Overwatch? Hanzo. I like the bow, man. I'm a big fan of the bow gameplay. I like the physics behind it. They got like the whole travel time, and you can really do some cool stuff with it. I've never been good at it, but I always wanted to play it. It's really good. I gotta play some Overwatch, man, in my free time. Zero City Apocalypse is kind of, yeah. It is interesting, Icebreaker. I think it's cheesy, and I'm sure I could see Blizzard nerfing it, but also it's like, it has a bit of a ramp up, right? You get to Apocalypse, and then you get yourself an army, and then they start being effective. So it has a bit of a ramp up time to it, but I love it that it's almost like a playstyle of summoning mages over and over. I think it's cool. I just like the way that it modifies the gameplay of Apocalypse. It basically becomes your main filler ability. You set up all those wounds in your Apocalypse. You set up wounds in your Apocalypse, which also makes the whole mortal strike effect that they have extremely effective too. It's cheesy, I agree, but I also kind of like it just because of like, I like the idea of the summoning this many zombies, like Cassichem. Switch. Sending out Leroy first up over for the team one, and it's going to be Amaru trying to see if he can slow him down, slow his pace. He's going to have to close the gap, trying to think to go for a stun, but it's going to be a big lead by Leroy as long as he doesn't touch the ground. Once he goes for vengeful retreat, he's actually immune to crowd control, as well as got himself a beefy defensive as well. Got to be spawning in more demons, and Urzal clawing at him. Got a, I was going to say demon, but a little ghoul, a poor little ghoul that he's just bullying over. Actually, Leroy's taking quite a bit of damage between the dots and the pets. I mean, he's been taking quite a bit. Gonna be Leroy trying to see if he can back up out, slaying the demon. I think he's just setting up to maybe get a big go on tomorrow. Maybe just gonna focus in on a pet. Amaru may just want to send those death calls into his main goal, honestly. IBF is going to be up immediately as soon as he sees the stun out Leroy. Chain the visor to control him as best as he can. Definitely waiting out until he can get himself yet another pet. He's gonna probably have to tank up a lot of damage from Leroy while he gets all the pets. Potential Lichborn out of this one is gonna be a trinket instead. Got himself AMS for the hunt, stunning Leroy during that hunt. I think maybe the hunt may not even attach to Leroy, to Amaru. So I think he may be able to disrupt it early. Going to be the full army summoning in. The demon spawns in for Leroy. Can't always slay it in case he wants to. Amaru trying to keep the demon hunter out of the darkness and out of any kind of pillars. Going to be immunity for Leroy as he's getting rampaged by all these demons, by the undeads. Those pets are actually doing so much work. As long as Amaru can get a bunch of them out, he's in a great spot. He needs to get in there and get aggressive, I think. But he can only do so much. With Leroy just absolutely cracking through his defenses. All of those crits are actually doing so much work. Has to sacrifice the pet. And maybe he needs to go for a couple of death calls. Just do as much range damage as he can. Leroy just waiting out from a distance. He just needs to get himself a gap closer and he'll be in a good spot. I don't know if Amaru's got much left. Oh, I think it's over. Oh, man. If only you could PMS it or something. I think this is the only way to do it, but at that point you have to literally just like predict it, and that's almost impossible. Ladrid gonna be up next, trying to see if he can stay on top of Leroy. Got himself a little bit of movement. Leroy's trying to avoid him. The bleeds are doing work. The dots are rotting him away, and Leroy might have been in the bad spot. Oh no, Lad's got all those big rotted daughters on him. And then Leroy was trying to back up out of there. But Leroy, the only way he can heal is by hitting somebody. He got that leech play. He gains health when he chooses violence, and when he chooses to retreat behind the pillar, he loses all healing and all sustain. So he needed to do something. He needed to get a super hyper aggressive back at Leath. That's the only way I think he can do it, because Leath was able just to rot and dot him. I love the amount of dot damage Ferals do, by the way. I wonder how much this is going to get nerfed or buffed or PvP or whatnot, but I just love how impactful bleeds feel. Going to be Phelan with a full wall, just trying to see if he can take him. The damage is last. Absolutely just rampaging on him. Quick main, but it's not going to be super high in duration. Feinda tried to go for a quick shadow meld, I think, at some point, but Lad disrupted it, and then the dots just rotted him. Just catching up with him, with Carcosa going to be up next. Get him with a stun. Lad just trying to get some more dots in there. Got a full rib, swarm, everything. And Carcosa is just kind of melting. Is going to go for a bit of a shield. Try to give himself a bit of movement speed. Shadow Crash around the corner. Maybe the dots hit Lath. I think they maybe didn't hit it. But it's going to maintain the shields as best as possible. I wonder what kind of like a sustaining build it got. Or maybe if he's even got a sustained focus build, like a healer focus build. Got himself Greater Fate for a second to remove any kind of movement speed buffs off of him. Going to be Mind Games to the Lath in case he goes for any kind of healing. Frenzied Regen is actually going to do some damage to him. Got himself a full Shadow Fiend behind the pillar. There goes a Frenzied Regen. If Vlad did have like the merge of Frenzied Regen, I think some of the Frenzied Regen end up hurting him. If there was some. Lad getting hit with a stun. Progressive got some big damage. Big Insanity. Brox onto Lad. Lad catching up a lot of healing. I think with a Warlock Hellstone. Going to be a full setup with Insanity. Got himself even more Void Tentacles spawning in. And Lad is trying to see if he can avoid him. All these Void Tentacles are going to cost quite a bit of resources. Quick Fear onto the Druid. Got full dots on the guy. And looks like he potentially should be able to get maybe a bit more pressure on him. Trying to get some of those Insanities on there. As long as he's Skull Bashed by the Feral, he can just keep casting at him. Bashed by a Druid. He's trying to see if he can get him some big setup. Mad Bite. Huge bleeds. Could cause him force to turn into a Disperse. He's trying to see if he can dissipate. Just take his atoms, pull them apart for a second, reduce the impact of those bleeds, and just pull himself back together for the shadows and the void. Lath just trying to stay super aggressive with them bites, using those bites in order to get himself back-to-back regrowths so he can stay afloat. Gonna be a full Siphon join in. Carcosa does go for quite a bit of damage. Stun until Lath. Does he have enough damage out here? Trying to go for big Insanity. And Carcosa may need to go for a lot of healing. I think he is playing Power Word Life. So he's able to at least top himself off. If he drops below 30% health, he's able to recover and gain even more value from that heal and a shorter cooldown. So he should be able to, before dampening goes up any higher, he should be able to maintain himself, especially if he dips out low between shields, between instant cast heals, between Power Word Life. That could be pretty good for him. We'll see if maybe Lath, he may just need to put some bleeds on him, rot him down, and then bash him when he gets low, which is where Carcosa gets the most amount of recovery from. Trinket by the Shadow Place, Quick Fear onto the Druid, letting all those dots catch up with a big Mind Games and the Sanity Mind Flay on top of it. Lath gets to about half his health, does go for a little bit of self-heal, but that Mind Games isn't helping him. Shadow Crusher on the corner as the Shadow is just bombarding him from behind the pillar. Full stun by Lath as he does get himself, I think, a bit of a reset. And it's going to be a stun reversed back. Carcosa got a lot of dots on him. Could be in big trouble. I think may just die right here. Try to see if he can survive it. Does go for a lot of recovery. Again, as soon as his health dips real low, he's able to start recovering. That shot, Power Word Life. You're just keeping this man afloat. That man chooses a life. Whereas Leroy, as a demon hunter, chooses violence to heal himself. Carcosa literally chooses alive. Lath with the Berserk, trying to see even maybe with that Berserk and the research generation could potentially get himself a big pressure setup versus Carcosa. He's so close to getting him low. Skull Bash missing. Carcosa can maybe go for a bit of casting. Silence of the Lath, really limiting the amount of casting he could really do for himself. Shadow Crusher on the corner. Mindbetter joins in. That's going to be dispersed for the main. Because with Lath, he's going to go for a wall of his own to actually try to stay aggressive without having to worry about the dots and the damage. Stun onto Lath. Does Carcosa have enough damage himself? Trying to see maybe if he can get enough pressure onto Lath. Those Skull Bash available for a bit. Actually, Skull Bash back up right now. Carcosa better be very, very careful with casting. Again, super low in health. Shadow Power Ward live could be great. Does get interrupted on Shadow. Trying to keep himself alive as best as he can. But I think, yeah, the dots set him over the edge. Getting that interrupt at the very end, forcing the priest to just use only holy spells, no shadow spells, does put him in a bad spot. With Dalaran is going to be up next. With Lath. Yo, Lath could potentially bleed up the pally. Last time we saw Athaman and a couple other pallies get bursted down by feral druids. It seemed like the blades were just able to rot through that armor. By the way, chat, what do you guys feel about the pally set? I've been asking people from time to time. Yeah, I like it or not a big fan of it. I feel like the helmet is a little weird, but the rest of it looks good. Gonna be Lath getting hit with a blind. Got himself a full maim onto Dalaran to follow. Mad damage on Lath. Wait, Dalaran just reversed it. Oh my god, Paladins! Dude, without having Atha in every one of these duels, you just never really get to see just how strong Paladins really are. And Dalaran just showing us, dude, they got some bursts. They take a lot of damage from the bleeds, but they also get some bursts of their own. Bonebreaker just getting hammered out there. Literally hammered! Wait, he's literally at what, 80% of his health? Just basically haven't been able to touch Dalaran, just eating hammers for days. Wait, Dalaran, he doesn't need to be in melee with you, does he? Dalaran just making sure to put down a consecration in case Bonebreaker just wants to charge in. Got him to reflect in case there's a hammer of justice waiting for him. And Bonebreaker better be very, very careful. Got himself early fear versus Dalaran. Does he have the Blaze Storm combo or does he not go for it? Stormbolt, got himself a charge, big burst, Dalaran with a full immunity for physical damage. And Bonebreaker looks like he does not have a shattering throw, so he has to back up out of the Blaze Storm in case there's a stun ready for him, maybe a slow. If Dalaran's still holding on to Hammer of Justice, he'll be in a great spot as Bonebreaker decides to get a couple more bleeds into Dalaran and maybe Skullbreaker him. Because the guy's still holding on to not Avatar, but at least he got Overpower, he got Colossus Smash. So you could potentially still make a play. Dalaran with a massive crit. That's going to be a parry out for Bonebreaker. Stun into Dalaran. Does he do the big burst? Try to make Skullbreaker work. Almost gets a super low. Actually gets it coming through blind on Bonebreaker who trinkets. And Dalaran is really on the defensive. Leap and charge around the corner. Bonebreaker trying to see if it closes the gap. Does go for Reflect. Not sure Reflected. But Dalaran is still with no health. Going to be another charge as Bonebreaker have another execute. Just trying to get him so low. Dalaran still somehow surviving. If this man gets a stun. Stun, no trinket, playing defensive, wants to back up out of it, bleeding profusely, recovers narrowly, no bubble, no bop, got nothing to keep him alive here, Stormbolt, and I think Bonebreaker may just have him here, try to go for yet another execute. Dalaran's got wings, can he maybe turn around with damage? Can he just out damage Bonebreaker at this point? He got a little bit of damage. Oh no, the execute comes through as the man just literally pops like a grape. Or more like a blueberry, because the effect of like that pop is blue. And know why it's blue, chat? Is the talent of finality or final whatever, but I think it's finality for Alms Warriors. Either finality or final something, I'm not sure what. But it actually takes like a trinket effect from Palace of Ajar's Palace, basically, from BFA Raid. It takes a trinket, you know, the one where it's like you stack up stacks and when the enemy gets slow, it pops. It's literally that as a talent. That's why it has a blue effect. Ooh, reflect back to Adela. Bonebreaker sees it, able to get a charge up and able to get himself a proper early bleed. Fear onto all these pets while he gets stunned up, which is perfect for him. Spear onto Adela, unless I have a way out of here. It's going to be a massive breaker with a blade storm to follow. Does Adela have any way to recover here, or does Bonebreaker just end up taking him out? Potentially could just have him right there at no helmet over Adela, meaning of the defensive Stormbolt to follow. Do they have anything? Oh! A Bonebreaker does bring it back for his team. Man, I love that warrior mog, dude. It looks so good. He just disappeared. That's a good mog too. I like the hunter set though. I don't think Adela, maybe unless they're running mog, they're just not running the set maybe. Yo, so last 3, Bonebreaker bringing it back little by little. I like it. I like it. Are Red still bad? Azure, I would say no. They're not super tanky, but they're definitely hard hitting. Man, look at this boy. Look at this guy. Look at that set. I really do like that warrior set, man. It reminds me of like an Iron Man suit. You bunch of goobers. Bunch of goobers here, man. Yo, dude, what a good community we got over here, man. Honestly, I'd say, chat, would you say Warriors Red Pally's a bad or not? Because now we got everybody here. Now we got everybody here. Oh, now we got literally everybody here. Yo. Wait a second. Now we got everybody here. Alright. Oh, hold on. Okay, now we got everybody here. I like it just keeps expanding. That's so good. Burst broken for red. They're pretty nutty on burst, but I think the survivability is a little bit iffy. But when has it not been, right? The mobility was going to be really, really good, but now it is like, it's okay. They didn't really get more mobility tools. I think they got a lot more range though, which can help counteract some of the mobility stuff, but it's doesn't always solve all the mobility problems either. Applesauce. Hell yeah. We're probably going to do a lot better once we get new set bonuses. It's a lazy change for Blizzard, but it's better than the old set with the consecration. I mean, a lot of these tier sets are trying to keep it simple, so I think it's like they just went... I need to take a look at the change though after, but a lot of the tier sets from what I saw, it seemed like they just made a simple change. Again, the whole point of this first set of tier sets is to be simple, to not force players to play into a specific town play style. They literally wrote it in a blue post like, hey, that's exactly what we're trying to do. We want you to have the freedom of how you customize your talents. We don't want to limit you to play into a specific build. That's later. In later builds and later patches, we'll do tier sets that make you play into town play styles. This first set, with first season, we just want you to explore different talents, explore different builds, try all the new things. So we make it like a very milquetoast tier set that amplifies your output without specifically forcing you to play in one specific way. Is there going to be meta with a perfect build? Of course. But I think it's good to have a first season where you can just kind of experiment to do stuff. So it's like Iron Man going back to Stone Age? Kind of, yeah. It kind of reminds me of that one game that failed. It's a BioWare title that failed poorly. Let me see if I can find it, chat. BioWare game that failed. Anthem. Literally, I googled, chat, you can't make this up. You literally can't make this up. I'm sorry if you love Anthem, but I literally looked up BioWare game that failed. Anthem. Literally, Google knows, man. Even Google knows. It reminds me of like Anthem. You know how they have the suits and the flying, the whole Iron Man thing? That's kind of what it reminds me of, but I keep forgetting about the name Anthem just because it's a game that went by with hype and then just kind of died off pretty quickly. So, yeah, it's Happy Boy. What's up? Hit me with it. Hit me with a burst, my guy. Hit me with it. Give me the beef. Give me the burst. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he wants to actually PvP. Yeah. Yeah. Tricketed. I'm dead. No. I'm dead. No. No. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Trying to slow him. I don't have a pet. That's why I don't do like any damage, by the way. I wonder if I could actually do decent damage if I did have a pet. Also, I don't have this disengage or anything here. GG. Good doll. I like it. Well, definitely had the aesthetic Halo before you went to Anthem. Oh yeah, that's true. Halo too. Yeah, actually, you know what? I feel like there's probably a Halo helmet that matches that whole look too. You're correct. Yeah, honestly, that's even better. That's even more like before my time kind of thing. Not before my time, but like even better example. That's an older example. Yeah. You're right. You're actually correct. What helmet is it? Because I used to play a lot of Halo too. All Halo. It's a right pilot helmet, isn't it? Helmets. It has to be the pilot helmet, dude. All helmets. Halopedia. Yeah. Let me see. Yo, David, how you doing, my guy?
Big Bear Dally Hug.
Hey, thank you so much. Okay, we got a hashtag David in chat showing appreciation. Big Dally Hug. Yo, my man, maybe we should make that an emote. A Dally Hug. My guy, thank you so much, my man. I appreciate you. Thank you, bud. Destiny Mobile like comments looks like that. Okay, yeah, you're right. I don't play a lot of Destiny though, so I would have no idea. what they would look like. Oh, is it the EVA set, chat? Yo, that EVA helm could probably fit it, right? That's pretty close. It's not perfect, but its EVA works kind of okay. Is this like Halo 5 helmets? They look not as good. Or is this the newest helmets of Halo? Buccaneer? I don't remember what that is. But I guess like EVA helmet, yeah? If you're a Halo fan. EVA Hatfield. Yeah, it's like EVA basically. Freebooter? I don't even know what that is. Hellcat? Or a Cinder Block. It's been a bit since I played Halo. Mako? That actually looks kind of dope. It's been a bit since I played Halo. Orbital? I'm not a big fan of that one. I don't know why. Recluse. I can see why it's called Recluse. Because you don't even have a visor. You can't even see. Tracer helm. Tracer jackpot. Yo, there's actually so many of them. Where's that one from Halo 3, man? The ninja helm. That's when I played a lot of Halo, man. Halo 3. The ninja helm was so good. Mako? That looks dope. That looks cool. I really don't mind that whatsoever. Where's the ninja helm, chat? It was like a ninja, part of like a ninja set. It was like a samurai set. Had a very distinct look to it. It was badass. There was a skull helm way back in the day. I was gonna say, is those cat ears? Dude, why am I looking at Halo helmets on a WoW stream? Unbelievable. Bone, hit me with it. What the? Yo, that looks sick! Who brought Storm to Orgrimmar? Emulator Ice Cone. Bro, that looks cool. Wait, what happened? I miss it now. Yeast. Oh my god, Yeast. Kyrian. Yeah. Yo, it looks sweet. That looks sick. Oh, dude, can we just do that all the time? Could Orgrimmar just go through like snowstorms too? Like in wintertime, could we just have snow? Oh my god. Yo. How do you do that? Oh, you made a weather machine. Oh. Burning skies, calm cyclone, fellstorm, so you can change it. Burning skies? Yo, that is so cool. Wait, there's snow and burning skies. Oh, that is a hellish right there. I love it. This is so cool, man. I love this. Hell yeah. Titan 2? Yeah, Titan 2 as well. Titan helmets. Yeah, I think you're right on that one. Gars, hit me with a big burst, man. One shot me, man. Hit me with it. Oh my god. The weather is just so all over the place. Gars, one shot me. Do your thing. Do your thing, champ. Hit me with a big one shot. Is that how Warlock's looking at one shot? I wonder, like maybe actually. It felt like your tier set didn't even move, did it? Oh, literally died. Need setup. Okay, we may need to hit up some train dummies then. We may literally need to hit up some train dummies if we want to do that kind of setup. Is that a toy? Because I need it now. It's on a beta. I think it's a new engineering item. But yeah, how do you... Can somebody confirm how you get this? Vargar's construct. Is that an engineering item? I can kick the machine? I don't want to kick it. Wait, it gave Cyclone? Calm Cyclone, Sandstorm. Yo, look at this. There's sand. Oh, dude, this looks awesome. Yo, that's... Oh! Yo, dude, this is the best toy I've ever seen. Hog, this is awesome. Sakosa, what's up? Yeah, hit me with it. Big one shot. One shot, one opportunity, my guy. Hit me with it. Big PI, everything. Mind games didn't hit as hard as I thought it would, but maybe you didn't have the proper setup. Or maybe you did. You got like a very weird dot heavy build, don't you? I wonder. Or maybe you need like a big setup in order to get the damage rolling. That could be it, honestly. That was well done. Oh! Yo, dude, this is the best toy ever. Dude, look at this. This literally is the best toy I've ever seen. That's so cool. I love how everything is just like literally Legion is attacking all over again. This is awesome. Hell yeah. That's so good, Var. I love it. And you can do rain too. Or did you add rain? Yeah, rainstorm. Oh my god. So you have Fellstorm and rainstorm all together. Raining of Fell. It's like acid rain. Oh, this is so cool. Hell yeah, I knew that toy, dude. Definitely gotta get NG. Definitely gotta get NG. Var, is that NG? Var, that's NG, yeah? Just to make sure. Because I think that's an engineering thing, because this is like a mechanical construct. Oh, I was thinking that was a meteor falling in. That's literally a infernal summoned by the guy. I thought it was literally like just a random meteor falling from the sky. I thought like, wait, do you just get random like foul rains? Yes, he says yes. Test, you're gonna die. Oh my god. It's engineering toy. That's so cool. I love it. That's awesome. Yeah, this is really sweet. I'm loving this. 2 toys? Oh wait, there's 2 toys in there. Wait, so you have like another toy? Is that 2 toys on top of... Oh, there's 2 toys on top of each other. So there's one that's a centralized emitter, and then there's the other one that's an environmental emitter. Okay, cool. Drag and drop. Do you have a one-shot for me, my guy? Hit me with it. Yeah. Hit me with it. Yeah! That's one way of doing it. Oh, wow. Cool. I'm liking this one a lot. This foul rain. That's really cool. Eli's still amazing. What's up? Alright, man, we're just messing around with toys at this point. Watch this. Okay, gotcha. Hit me with it. Did you get a setup that you need? Watching. What the? Heal. You're getting attacked by your pet. I'm trying to heal. Gotta freeze your pet, man. I need to get a hellstone. Sorry, I'm trying to give myself the yeah. Keep it off of me so I can just heal. Just eating as much food as I can. Try to heal quick. I'm sorry, I am trying. Okay. Good enough. Okay, triple chaos bolt. Okay, that may be what Warlocks will end up doing. Triple chaos bolt setup. Yeah, that may be the play, honestly. God, that's so cool. Snow and ice crown. That's a good combo. Well, I guess my warriors one of those also have engine now because that's must have. I think you will need to upgrade into. You may need to actually level like engineering with what's it? If you have Infernal up. You get 4 bolts if you have Infernal. Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah, I wonder if there'll be any, like, I guess you won't be able to really, like, one-shot with a single global as extra, but you'll have, like, a burst combo, though. Okay, interesting. Oh, clear. Oh, what is this? Clear skies? Peaceful day? Yo, dude, this is so weird. On Orgrimmar? Dude, these look so good. Look at the skies. And you got snow. Var, this is the coolest story ever, man. I'm enjoying this a lot. Alright, chat. We gotta call it here. Yo, I'm enjoying this, man. I'm enjoying this scene. Boys, look at that. It looks gorgeous. Oh, it's gone. As soon as I get away too far away from it. Oh, maybe it just changed. Oh, somebody switched. Oh, okay, you do get far away from it. Okay, now we got how far to escape. So you gotta be really close to it. Cool. Boys, thank you so much for joining me on stream today. It was super fun hanging out with all of you. Thank y'all so much for watching. I gotta get some food, man. I gotta get some work done. I'm gonna be working on a vid, I guess, tonight, since I guess YouTube fixes stuff. So I'll probably be doing that. Thank you all. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thanks so much all for joining. Super fun hanging out with all of you. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much for going by. I appreciate you. See you boys tomorrow for Mythic Plus tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be doing Mythic Plus testing. You guys are more than welcome to join. I want to try a couple of healers. I want to try a couple of DPS. I want to do some tanking so we can get ourselves the regular crew to test Mythic Pluses and test the new affix. You got 2 dungeons we can test. We can test Ruby and we can test the Azure Vault. So either one of those can be tested. You guys are more than welcome to join me tomorrow and we can do even more testing. Thank you all so much for coming by. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. I'll see you boys, I guess, tomorrow in the next stream, yeah? Alright, you guys take it easy. Again, thank you all so much for joining, man. Everybody that joined tonight. It's been super fun hanging out with all of you. You guys have a wonderful. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
glad that the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but they see where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And to quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business is humongous, you would think that happens in there. Damn man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Looking for that whip, yeah, that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have him yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like, whoa. Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Yeah, they saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Lot of haters, tell me where they at though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Woo! Everybody wanna do the same thing, yo. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing, and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.